for the Family Feud, introducing the Geach family. Bea, Kathy, Skip, Shirley, and Mary, ready for action. And the Bird family. Terry, Mary Ellen, Christina, Stephanie, and Jill. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Sutton.
Nice suit.
Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Well, if you don't like green,
Green.
always like a test. Family were the champs. And I have to tell you, I love them, but I'm amazed. I'm not quite as amazed as they are, but they are the Geach family right here.
Hi, Richard.
How much is this fortune amassed to now?
$10,878.
You are amazed, aren't you? Yeah. You meet everybody.
Richard, this is my daughter, Kathy. Hi, Richard.
Where's your name, Kathy?
Oh, he lost it. And my son, Skip.
Oh, Richard.
His wife, Shirley. And a daughter-in-law, Mary.
Hi.
Hello, Mary. Nice to hear at home. I have to tell you, Gene, I like the audience we had for the, on those first two shows. Now, they were two sensational audiences. And it's still raining. It's too late to clap singular. It's still raining, We might do this with a laugh track. Yeah, be very strict. You're doing very well.
Oh, this is fun.
Very
it
proud
really
of
is.
you. And we've one of the few winning families where the whole audience comes on stage when you win. We'd like to see that.
We're a big family.
Yes, you certainly are. Here's the big bird right here. Make him feel at home. All right, Karen.
Hi, Richard.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. Nice suit.
You too.
Well, it's not as nice as yours.
Little Donegal tweed here.
I'm not sure.
I think so. It looks very
It's
nice.
made by.
Pick and save, yes. Let's meet everybody here and then we'll talk.
Okay, this is Mary Ellen, my wife.
Hello, Mary Ellen.
And this is her sister, Christina.
Hi.
Another sister, Stephanie.
Hi.
And little sister on the end, Jill.
Hi.
And Christina and Jill are from New York, and so are Stephanie and Mary Ellen.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's from where?
Well, this is the Robinsons from New York, but there are more at home.
Are there?
I believe so, yes. I've yet
Are
to
you
meet
English?
them. Yes, sir.
Where? From here? Where?
The Southwest. I was born in Cheltenham.
Oh, well,
Gloucestershire.
Cheltenham. Yeah.
There's someone else in Cheltenham.
How long have you been over here?
2 years. 2 years.
What do you do,
December
Terry?
I'm a parachute instructor. I teach people to jump out of aeroplanes.
Do you?
Yes.
You have a lot of customers?
A lot, yes. More than you'd think.
No, you in the airborne ever?
No, never.
Because
No, I used to work in the theatre. I was a company manager, stage manager.
Yeah.
In the serious theatre, and that got boring. And so I had to find something exciting to do.
How many jumps? How many jumps?
I
do you
have 587 jumps today. Yeah.
That's exciting. You know who loves that? Paul Williams, the
He was
composer.
on a team that I know his team.
Paul Williams
yeah.
and Katie, his wife, they jump. Have you ever jumped with them?
I know his friends that jump with him.
But have you ever jumped with them?
I've jumped, yes.
Have you really? Did you hold her hand?
No, I let her
No,
go.
he pushed me
She was
out.
going down, and I was staying in.
Do more than one?
21.
Did you really?
I'll do more. I like it.
How about you, darling?
Not even.
When we
Christina came up to watch. She came up to watch last
When we
weekend.
did Hogan's Heroes, we had a thing where we had to jump out of a plane. I wouldn't jump onto the mattress. I mean, I admired that you can do it. Yeah. Anyway, we're delighted here. Come on,
Nice
let's
to
play
meet
the few. Let's go.
Hi, Dave. Congratulations.
100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers are on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer. Here's the question. Name something mothers make sure their child does before he or she goes off to school. See?
Brush their teeth.
Brush the teeth.
Play.
All right.
In the huddle.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind joining you. Hello. Where'd you get that?
It was inside.
Oh, was it? Well, I would have searched for it.
How about have a good breakfast?
Ah, okay. Eat a good breakfast. All right. Yep.
Richard?
Name something that mothers make sure their child does before he or she goes off to school.
How about make their bed?
Okay. Gotta make your bed. Nope, first strike. You're very strict.
That's fun. I like that. That's the best part of the whole
Well,
show.
thank you, dear.
Oh, wait a minute. Name something mothers make there. I make sure that my daughter puts on her jacket and boots and everything for the nasty weather.
Put on your jacket. Hey, lover.
Hi. What about taking the garbage out?
All righty.
Good one, Mary.
If it's there, okay. If not, second strike. Take out the garbage. The sort of thing I'd want to do before I went to school, but...
How about take their books to school with them? Pick up their books.
All right, my love. If that's there, you're okay, and if not, third strike. Take their books. No. $70, and the birds can take an early lead. The early bird...
Come here. Come here.
Okay, we're going to say comb your hair.
Righty. If it's there, you get the money. If not, me and the family get it. Comb their hair. Well done. Number 5. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Still raining outside. You don't think I'm going to throw you out, do you? We'll be back right after this. $70 there, nothing there. Come on, Kathy. She was 7'8" before those 21 jumps.
Really?
100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name a noise that can grate on your nerves.
Alarm clock.
Alarm clock.
How about a loud radio?
Loud radio. All righty. You got it. Right at the bottom. We're going to play a pass.
We're going to play, Richard.
We're going to play, darling. A noise that can grate on your nerves. Skip. There's nothing up there to stare at.
Loud music. Somebody gritting their teeth.
Let's take a look. Gritting the teeth. No. Amazing how you can miss that many blanks. I'll tell you the truth.
Name a noise.
Noise can grate on your nerves, Shirley.
How about the kids being rowdy and crying and carrying
right.
on? Gets on his. He should have thought of it.
The kids.
All right.
Well done.
What about a musical instrument?
Yeah. Musical instrument. Up there, baby. B.
Dripping faucet.
Oh, good answer. Faucet dripping. Yeah. Good job. Well done. Kathy? Noise that can grate on your nerves.
How about fingernails on a chalkboard?
Oh,
That kind of noise.
Yeah. Oh, oh dear. I go cold thinking of that, I swear to you. On a chalkboard, those fingernails. Is it there? That's the one. That guy's me crazy.
Oh, me
All right. Yep.
What do you do if I get a new one? Answer.
I was saying that about the contestants, and you in particular, as a matter of fact. I said, what do I have to do to get a new one? Skip. They told me I was stuck with you. I guess you're stuck with this question. 3 seconds. Time's up. $59 right there. Big lead in the game if you give me the right answer.
Okay,
Noise that can grate on your nerves.
Okay. Horns. Horns in the traffic. Loud traffic.
Okay, if it's there, you got it. If not, B, you get it. Loud traffic. You got it. 4. 5. In the dentist or in the road? We'll be back right after this. $70, $59. Let's go. Come on. Yep, Christina. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
All righty. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name a subject a dating couple fights about. Christina.
Money.
Money. 4 answers will beat it. Skip.
A place to eat.
Place to eat. Okay. Gonna play a pass. Gonna play a pass. Okay.
Play.
Good, good. Off you go. Boy, the fights I had, I can remember it now. Places were always closed when we got there. We had such big fights. Subject to dating couple fights about.
If and when they're going to get married.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Marriage time. Okay.
I'm not sure if I should say this.
Say it if it's going to get you money, darling.
If they should go to bed or not.
Oh, I had that fight the very first girl I went out with, and we agreed. I went to my bed, and she went to hers. I never brought the subject up again. Should we go to bed or not? She lit up my life.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's an arsonist. Subject to dating couple fights about.
How about religion?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Always a good, if you're going to get married later, get a good, firm religion. Good argument going about the Pope. That always gets...
How about dating other people? Like the guy wants to go out with another
Gotcha.
girl.
All right, yeah. Dating other people. Well done. Now that we've gotten the restaurants out of the way, subject, dating couple.
Not my one.
No, that's good. I was proud of it. And that's where he works best, when he's up there and he's got nothing else to think about. Subject, a dating couple fights about.
Well, there goes my one.
Well, what about where not to go? Where to go when so...
Who's going to pay the bill?
Oh, dear, oh, dear. You blew right in my ear. All right. Who's going to pay the bill? If it's there, you got it all. If not, second strike, who will pay? No? Shirley.
How about whether or not to get home on time, or what time you're supposed to be home?
Subject, yeah, all right.
Okay?
Yeah, okay. The old time to get home. If it's there, you got it all. If not, third strike. Time to get home? No. 146, big lead for you if you give it to me.
What is it going to be?
Friends.
Subject, dating couples fight about?
Friends.
Okay. Friends, there you get the money. If not, me and her family get it. Friends! Here you go. Friends! Magazine, isn't it? 205-70. Let's do it. Come on. How are you? I will give you all some advice. Never, ever discuss Passover. Just deny it. Say you came straight out of a nunnery or a monkery. Never had any cuisine. Never had an argument.
One more. Oh, thanks. That's fine.
Dollar values doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name something you wash with a garden hose.
Your car.
Car. What are you going to do?
We've got the plate.
What a day, what a day.
How about the driveway?
Good answer.
You wash the garden hose driveway. There. Pretty?
Oh, how about the patio?
Patio, all right. Is that there? Patio. Well done. Good job. So you can wash with the garden hose.
Okay, how about window screens?
Okay. Window screens.
Already?
Ah. I know how quickly it comes to you. Already. You should appear with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. That way I'd only come to you once every 144 people.
How about
Something
wash
you
down
want.
your garage?
Wash down
Your garage.
the garage. All right, get the oil off that. If that's there, okay. If not, third strike. Garage? No. Keep you alive in the game if you give me the right answer. $172 up there.
What are we going with?
Window.
Need an answer?
Windows.
Okay. Working on the theory that if screens are not there, Windows is, you get the money. If not, you're the champ one more time. Windows! You got it? Sidewalk. 242, 205. Let's go. Come on. I didn't even get to see you yet, did I? They played all the questions.
Right.
Here we go. This is decided. I think. Let me look. Yeah, very good game. Dollar values are tripled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something people spray on furniture.
Cleaner.
Cleaner. 3 answers will beat it.
How about the sealant so that the dirt doesn't get in?
All right.
Whatever that-
Sealant. You got it.
We're going to play.
Well done, man. Something people spray on furniture.
Polish.
Thank you. Polish. One more, you keep your title, but you only got 3 seconds to answer. Something people spray on furniture. 3 seconds.
A protective guard, that's the same as Scotch Guard.
Okay. 3 seconds. I'm here because you left a call, and I know you won't. No chance there at all.
I have a question. Is window cleaner, glass cleaner the same thing as cleanser?
I'll ask for you, then. All cleaners.
All cleaners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something people spray on furniture. 3 seconds.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Chance here, you be the champs, but I need the right answer.
What are we going to have?
Quick.
Disinfectant.
If it's there, you'll play for the big money. If not, you keep your title. Disinfectant. You got it? Good. Did someone say paint? Paint?
No.
I never.
Never thought of it.
You gave it a good shot. I'm sorry you didn't win. You got
Well,
$242. You got nice prizes. Good luck here.
Thank you.
Nice country. You got a pretty lady. Enjoy yourself. Thank you, man. You never played one question, did you? Did you? I never played one. Bye. Thank you. Who's going to go? Let's go. Good. Money. After this. She here in L.A.? No? We'd like to say hi to Heather of Pomona, who broke her arm today during a fight. In fact, it took 9 policemen, actually, to get her into the car. But Heather, we love you. Good luck. 15 seconds, please. Tell me how much you should pay a neighborhood kid to wash your car.
$2.
A woman's magazine.
Woman's Day.
Something that has a cord attached.
A TV set.
A kind of muffin.
English.
Something you light with a match.
A cigarette.
Turn around. How much to pay for wash the car? $2? Survey said. Woman's magazine. We said. Is it Woman's Day, is it? Survey said. 5. Something has a cord attached. Television set. Survey said. 11. Kind of muffin. English. Survey said. Hey. Something you light with a match, a cigarette. Survey. You always do it. Off you go. Looking for B. Come on, B. Hey, come on, let's go. 82 points. Come on, everyone, the answer Shirley gave us. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Quiet, please. Tell me how much you should pay a neighborhood kid to wash your car.
$1.
A woman's magazine.
Women's Day.
Try again.
Cosmopolitan.
Something that has a cord attached.
Your navel.
A kind of muffin.
Bran.
Something you'd light with a match.
A fire.
Good girl. Oh.
Oh, shoot.
Is Skip a close relative of yours? How much did you pay the neighborhood kid to wash the car? You said $1. Number one answer. Survey said 34. Woman's Magazine, you said? I don't know. Survey said 5. Playgirl, number 1. Something with a cord attached. Here's a biggie. Nabal.
Oh, when you're born.
Exactly. Yeah, well, you know, we call brain surgeons. They all do these surveys for us. We've got professors who can't roll their R's next week. That should be interesting. Survey said? A lamp, number 1. Kind of muffin. You said a brand muffin. Blueberry muffin, number 1. Brand survey said 17. Something you like with a match. Cigarette was number 1. You said a fire. You only need 23 points for the money. Survey said 13. $195 every point. Total off. $960. You win the champs, and you have $12,312. And we'll see you here on The Feud. Bye-bye.
Some departing contestants receive the Popcorn Now continuous corn popper from Presto. Uses hot air, not hot oil, to pop corn. Features automatic buttering and continuous popping. A walk in La Choy Chinese food. Let your meal swing American with La Choy bean sprouts, vegetables, quarter chestnuts, bamboo shoots, and soy sauce. Baker's Secret from Echo. This silicone-coated non-stick bakeware is the easy way to better baking. Makes cleanup easy as pie. Complete cleans and polishes all kinds of furniture without leaving a greasy film to streak or smear from Johnson Wax. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to have you with us. Welcome back, or if you're new to the game, well, an introduction, a welcome introduction to the situation here in the studio, and a refresher for those who were with us last time. We have with us in the studio Paula. Now, Paula is Paula Baxter. She comes from Derby School. She's not long been with us because she's just joined our champions, who are, of course, sitting next to her, Mark and Amanda. It's Mark Robinson and Amanda Trevelyan from Pontyland School in Newcastle. The situation is that we're in the first game in a set of 3. The first game in a set of 3, Mark and Amanda have done 4 gold runs, and if they win this set of 3, they go in for their 5th. Mind you, it could well be Paula that puts a stop to it. We shall see. So, let's have a look at the board. As I say, we're in the middle of a game, and I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly, that it's you, Mark, that have the choice for the next letter, right?
The I, please, Bob.
You'll take I at the bottom to make that connection. Off we go, then, with this round of blockbusters, starting with this question. What I is sleeplessness? That's Paula.
Insomnia.
Insomnia, good start. Yes, Paula?
F, please.
You want F? That'll make the connection if you do it, hence the flashing light. Let's see if you can win this first game in the set of 3. What F was the Swedish diplomat who tried to get Marie Antoinette out of France? His name was Fersen. He actually drove their coach out of Paris. Right, just a little bit of history there. Let's get on to the next one. What F is the fringe of hair on a horse's foot? Yes, it's Paula again.
Fetlock.
Fetlock is right. Yes, that's the connection. Paula, well done. First in the set of 3. Feel a bit more comfortable now, don't you? We'll talk perhaps and refer again, in case you're new, to the menagerie that's sitting alongside Paula at the moment. There's some of it poking over the top of the desk, but that's another story. Let's look at the board, as I say. I is flashing. Second game in the set of 3, and here we go. Paula, if you win this one, you knock them off their seats, but if they win, then it's a decider. What I were poems about King Arthur of Camelot by Tennyson. Yes, Paula? Time's up. Let's give it to Mark and Amanda. What I, Mark and Amanda, were poems about King Arthur of Camelot by Tennyson. Idylls is the answer to that. Idylls. And we pass on. What I in the theatre is the equivalent of half-time in a soccer match. Yes, Paula?
Interval.
Of course, it's the interval. That's a good start. Your choice.
P, please.
P? Right. Here it is. What P is the name given to the buildings at the entrance to a colliery? That's Mark.
Pit house.
No, I can't give you that. It's not exactly right. I want an exact word that's on the card. I must give it to Paula. Paula, what P is the name given to the buildings at the entrance to a colliery?
Pithead.
Yes, Pithead is right. Absolutely. The Pit House, you see, is just one of the buildings I wanted the collection, which is Pithead. Right, it gives you the choice again.
N, please.
You'll have N. You're going straight down the board. Mark and Amanda, you've got to get this one, or the next. What N is 12 o'clock midday? Amanda.
Noon.
It has to be, doesn't it? Noon, yes. That's a blue on the board. Okay, Amanda, yours.
W, please, Bob.
W on the left. Okay, here we go. What W is the surname of Frank or is a royal castle? That's Amanda again.
Windsor.
Windsor. Frank Windsor, yes. Bet dear Frank never thought he'd be in a quiz game. Right, what's the next one?
M, please, Bob.
M. Okay. What M goes round the sun in 8... Yes, Amanda?
Moon.
Whole question to Paula. What M goes round the sun in 88 days? It's Mercury. It's Mercury. What a chance. Well, what M this time is an optical illusion in a desert? It's Amanda.
Mirage.
It is a mirage, yes, that's another good one. Battle between the girls at the moment. Amanda, what's yours?
T, please, Bob.
T to join them up. Okay. What T, everyone, is a small stream flowing into... It's Amanda again.
Tarn.
No. I've got to give the whole question to Paula. Try not to blow it this time, Paula. What T is a small stream flowing into a river?
Tributary.
Tributary is right. Yes, that's it. Good. And it looks as though you could do it if you're not stopped by the other two. Which one are you going to choose?
C, please.
C. How important is this question? What C is a glass under which plants are forced... Paula?
Cloche.
Cloche is the right answer. That's it. Well, there we are. 2 games in a row from Paula. Quite unexpectedly came up from the rear, stumping our champions, who've been there for quite a while, you must admit. 4 gold runs means quite a few programs. Sadly, we have to say goodbye to them. They don't go empty-handed, however, do you, Mark and Amanda? You go not only carrying your menagerie of animals... by the way, I noticed there's another one round the back there. Could you just let us see it before you go?
This is Sid.
Sid. It's hissing Sid, is it?
Yes, that's right.
I see. Fine. You haven't any more, will you, have you?
No.
Oh, good. Fine. Can I just say they take £440 each with them. They take the whole collection of Beatles recordings, and they take with them to the school a day trip, which is a marvellous thing to be able to take back with them to Pontyland School in Newcastle. So to both of you, Amanda and Mark, thank you so much for a splendid performance. All the best for the future. Bye-bye. Well, good for Paula. She obviously has seen blockbusters before. She's seen people go down onto the hot spot and do the gold run. Have you ever put yourself mentally in that position and wondered how you behave?
Not really.
You're going to have to do it practically now, aren't you? You're all okay, eh? Well, let's let her see the board and hope she speaks up when she gets down there, because she's a very little voice. That's the board. It has to go across gold to gold in 60 seconds or less. It can do it that way, this way, or any other way. Doesn't matter how she does it or how many she gets wrong in the process, as long as she does it within 60 seconds or less. And, of course, if she gets right answers and doesn't do it, she gets £10 for each of them. Those are the rules. So, now, having said them again, Paula, can we invite you to put yourself on the hot spot, please? Paula Baxter from Derby School. Across, gold to gold in 60 seconds or less. £10 for every correct answer if you don't do it. And, as always, we take our timing on the watch from the moment you tell us with which letters you want to start.
BM.
Bridegroom's supporter at a wedding.
Best man.
Yep.
CAF.
Famous inn sign showing a feline violinist.
Cat and Fiddle.
Right.
AC.
Nautical album by Rod Stewart.
Don't know. LJG.
Briefly, Queen after Edward VI.
Lady Jane Grey.
Right.
GA.
Also known as the Gairfowl and extinct since 1844.
Don't know. AF.
Nitric acid.
Don't know. DMS.
DNS. What you step into if you benefit from someone's demise.
GG.
GG. Female equivalent of Boy Scouts.
Girl Guides.
Right.
ELO.
A band that's probably lit up when it plays.
Electric Light Orchestra.
Yep.
BOP.
Should have flown around in the Garden of Eden.
Bird of Paradise.
Right.
JB.
Poet laureate in 1972.
John Betjeman.
Yep.
LA.
The whole of the landmass south of the United States.
KE.
What Sancho? Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Oh, you really had me going there. You would have got that, I'm sure, that landmass. It's Latin America, of course. The KE was going to be Knight Errant, but there were so many others. There's The Great Auk, you see. Atlantic Crossing was the album by Rod Stewart. What you step into if you benefit from someone's demise is, of course, Dead Man's Shoes, and they're just some of them that you missed out on. You were so close, within a second of getting there. But not to worry, Paula. Lovely performance, and thank you very much indeed for getting across that board, but not quite getting the gold run in. You have, in fact, won £120. If you retake your seat, we'll prepare to meet the next contestants. Well, there we are. Paula, with 2 games, right off the trot, and very nearly there on the gold run. She only just missed it. I know we all felt a little bit sorry for her. She's won £120, and we're about to meet 2 new contestants. Let me just fill you in as to who they are. Christopher and Tracy. Where they come from and what school they go to, we're going to find out now. So let's give a round of applause for the new contestants, please. From Guilsborough County School, Christopher Rodder. I think it's Rodder. Is that how it's pronounced, Chris? Yes. And Tracy Godlington. Yes, Tracy?
Yeah.
Okay. The school, Guilsborough, whereabouts? Tell me it's in Guilsborough, yes?
Yes, it's in Guilsborough.
Well, I'm not terribly good on geography. Where is Guilsborough exactly?
Between Northampton and Leicester.
Oh, I see. Fine. And you are here because you wanted to enter the programme or because you were coerced into it by somebody else?
No, we wanted to. It's such a
Both of you
wonderful
wanted to.
programme.
Oh, good. Well, that's lovely to know. Super. Well, there we are. We're starting the first game in a set of 3. We welcome Christopher and Tracy to the studio, and we take a look at the board, which tells us that the first letter coming up to be blinking on that board any moment is R. So that's the initial start. First game in a set of 3 of Blockbusters. Right, you know how the game works, all 3 of you, so here we go again, starting from scratch. What is 3 successive games of whist, cribbage, or bridge? Yes, Paula?
Run.
Not a run. I've got to give it to the other 2. Christopher and Tracy. What is 3 successive games of whist, cribbage, or bridge?
Round.
Not a round. You obviously don't play any of them. It's a rubber, of course, a rubber. So we take another R. What R is the more usual name for an eraser? Yes, Paula?
Rubber.
Rubber's right, yes. Oh, yes. We'll play all sorts of funny tricks on you in this game. Right, Paula, what next?
CP. Oh, no. S.
No. OK, you can change your mind. S at the top. Yes, you're not going across, you're going up and down. What S is the nickname for an electrician? Paula. It's gone. Chris and Tracy, what S is a nickname for an electrician? No? You must have heard of a sparks. Have you not heard of sparks? That's the word it is. We have. Here we go. What S is a motorcycle with small wheels and a low centre of gravity? Yes, Tracy.
Scooter.
Scooter, of course. Simple one. There's always an inclination to think a question's going to be harder than it is. Well, that puts a blue up on the board. So, here comes another one. Your choice, of course.
A, please.
A. Righto, here we go. What A has a capital called Juneau and is in the northwest of North America? Yes, Paula?
Atlanta.
Sorry?
Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta. Gosh, that's underneath. What A has a capital called Juneau, this is for you two, and is in the northwest of North America? It's one of the biggest states. It's Alaska. Alaska. Here's another A. What A was the saint martyred at Verulamium, now in Hartford? Yes, this is Chris.
Albans.
Sorry?
Albans.
Albans, right. Absolutely. St. Albans, of course. Leaving you to have the next choice, Chris.
F. F.
F, right. Well, what F is reduced by febrifuge? I'm sorry. Too late. It's fever. Fever. Not what you were going to say, is it?
No.
Just as well, then. Here's another. What F is the instrument you're said to be as fit as? Yes, Paula?
Fiddle.
Fit as a fiddle? Yes, that's a right one. Where are you going next?
H, please.
H down the side. Try and make that connection. What H do you talk through when foolish and ill-informed? Yes, Chris?
Hat.
Hat. Talk through your hat. Absolutely right. Good battle this is turning out to be. Your choice now, Christopher.
P.
You want P to work your way across there. Okay, here it is. What P was an English royal dynasty that was reared... Yes, Paula?
Plantagenet.
Plantagenets. Very good, yes. Well interrupted. Brave interruption, and on we go.
O, please.
O, the bottom. What O are Billy Budd and William Tell? Paula?
Operas.
Yes, they're operas. What a good answer. And the flashing light means you've got a choice here, and it means that you two, Chris and Tracy, have to step in very quickly if you're to save this one round. What is it, Paula?
C, please.
C, that's what we thought. Here we go. This could make the connection. What C is the season during which you may not take game of any sort? Yes, Paula?
Closed.
Actually, yes, you are as close to it as possible. It's close and not closed, but we'll give it to you because it's close enough. That's it. Oh, well, there we are. What an anxious game that was, and a well-fought one. The next two should be interesting. Of course, as we know now, Christopher and Tracy have to get the next one to stay in the running for the third, but we won't be seeing that for a few minutes. We hope you'll join us in a moment. Don't go away. Welcome back with our new champion on Blockbusters, Paula, who's one game up already in this set of three. She's waiting to take on the second game to our new challengers, Christopher and Tracy. Well, here they are. Paula, doing well, looking confident, and looking as though you could win this. You're looking a little unsure, but you got through the first game with no trouble at all, didn't you? But the goal run was a bit of a problem, wasn't it?
Just a bit, yes.
Just a bit. We'll see what happens next time. We know little about Chris and Tracy, apart from the fact they come from Guilsborough County School. Chris, do you like... Tracy mentioned when she came on that she likes Blockbuster. Do you listen... Do you like watching television? Do you like listening to the radio? What sort of things do you like and what sort of things do you hate? Tell us, without naming any programmes.
Well, I like almost all television, apart from certain soap operas.
Say no more. Long soap operas or half-hour soap operas?
Well, both, I think, but half-hour ones in particular.
But you do like quiz games, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm glad of that. What's your favourite occupation, Tracy? Tell us.
Drinking.
Ah, I see. Charming, isn't it? From one so young and so apparently innocent. There we are. Anyway, we're on the verge, as we might say, of the second game of the set of three. It's 1-up to Paula. So let's go into the second game of Blockbusters. We see by the board that B is flashing. This is the question. All of you, what B gave a famous feast and had his death foretold by some writing on... Yes, Christopher?
Belshazzar.
Yes, that's exactly the right answer. So, your lead, Chris?
N, please.
You want N over on the left, OK? What N is a cathedral city of Norfolk? That's Paula.
Norwich.
Norwich is the right answer, yes. Next one from you, Paul.
H, please.
You want H down at the bottom there? And why not indeed? This is the question. What H were a group of Americans imprisoned in Iran while Carter was president? Yes, Paula?
Hostages.
Hostages is the right answer, yes. They're sometimes much simpler than they sound, these questions. What's the next one?
U, please.
You want U to make that connection. What U is the Latin prefix meaning beyond? That's Tracy.
Ultra.
Ultra is, yes, right. The frown showed that you thought it wasn't, but it was. What's next?
S, please.
You'll have S, right in the middle. Okay. What S means 20, but is often used in the plural to mean a lot? Paula.
Several.
Nope, not several. Chris and Tracy. What S means 20, but is often used in the plural to mean a lot?
Score.
Score is the right answer, yes, good. And the next one, Tracy.
F, please.
F. Okay. What F is a theatrical failure or fiasco? Christopher.
Flop.
Flop, exactly. Right. Well, interesting look on the board. What's the next letter?
D, please.
D. Right. That makes the connection on the right. A useful one to get this. What D was the party founded by Jefferson in America? Yes, Paula?
Democrats.
Yes, the Democrats, the Democratic Party, that's right. And it started you off on a whole new tack, hasn't it? Where are you going next?
O, please.
O, right at the bottom. What O is the person on the opposite side in a contest? That one is Tracy.
Opponent.
Opponent is exactly right, yes. Your choice.
G, please.
G in the middle. What G has a hanging post and a banging post and lets you into a field or garden? Yes,
Gate.
Paul. Gate is right. Yes, correct answer. One way and another, it puts you all over the board, doesn't it, Paul? Where next?
A, please.
A in the bottom there. You do persevere with those bottom ones, don't you? What A was a king of the Belgians, a kind of watch chain, or a famous memorial? Yes, Christopher.
Albert.
Albert is right. Yes, that's a good one. Well, dearie me, where now?
R, please.
R. You're certainly stashing up the money on this game, you two. What R means to ransack or search in an untidy way? Tracy.
Ravage.
No, not exactly. It means something a little different. What R, Paula, means to ransack or search in an untidy way?
Rummage.
Rummage, yes, of course. Yeah, that's it. That extra time always helps. What's next?
T, please.
T, to join up those whites that are spread all over the place. Right. What T is the three-pronged spear flourished by Neptune? That is Tracy.
Trident.
Trident is right, yes. Well, in a rather complicated way, you're almost there. But are you going to pick that letter?
L.
You are. This one could be awfully important to you too, Paula. So hands by the buttons, this is it. What L means to idle, or is... Yes, Tracy.
Lays.
No, Tracy. I hadn't finished. And Paula, you get the whole question. What L means to idle, or is a piece of bread?
Loaf.
Loaf is the right answer. That's it. Now then, what are you going to do next?
E.
Sorry?
E, please.
E. Right. What E is how you try to get a word in when too many people are talking? Paula.
Edgeways.
Edgeways, yes. Well, there couldn't be many more to go for, could there? Let's have a look at this one now. You are going to take one we think. Are you going to agree with us?
W, please.
W, that's the one. And it could be awfully useful to the other two. Or it could be death, we shall see. Short one. What W is a bet or stake? That's Paula.
Wager.
Wager is the right answer. That's it. Well, there we are. And what a lot of money was won on that particular game. It's 185 to 50, the amount of money in question. But of course, what is far more important as far as our challenges are concerned, Christopher and Tracy, it means we've got to say goodbye to them. Had a lot to talk about, too. Won't talk all that much, but would just like to know, Tracy, you have stated, I think, to one of our people that talk to you that you want to be an actress.
Yeah, I do.
Do you really want to sort of use it as a profession, or is it just as a hobby?
No, as a profession.
What sort of actress would you want to be? Comic or tragic?
I don't mind anything.
You don't? You're flexible, are you?
Yeah, very.
Well, I see. For one who likes drinking and wants to be an actress, she must be flexible. All right? Christopher, thank you for being with us, and you, Tracy, of course. You take away with you £50, as I say, but not only that, as with all the contestants on the programme, losers and winners, you take a Blockbuster sweatshirt and, of course, the inevitable Blockbusters dictionary, and there are magnificent prizes to have. Thanks very much for being with us. All the best for the future. Bye-bye. Well, making their way back to Guilsborough County School go Christopher and Tracy. Sorry to see them go because they were great contestants. They fought well, didn't they, in fact, Paula?
Yes, very.
Yeah. You now are sitting in the champion's chair and you are faced with a second gold run. Does it fill you with dread?
A little, yes.
Yes, but I think you'll do it this time. It was only by a hair's breadth you didn't last time, wasn't it? So, we'll have a look at the board and see what letters there are coming up to face Paula as she takes her look at the gold run. She can see them here in the studio. There they are for you. We'll be explaining the game and seeing her take that gold run, the second gold run in the set of 5, in the next game. We won't have time for it today, so we hope you'll join us again next time. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye for now.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, once again, Bert Convy.
Thank you, everybody. Hi, welcome. Welcome to Tattletales. Oh, it's nice to come out, get my microphone, get a kiss from a pretty girl. Delicious, too. We have had quite a time the last few days. We've had all the MCs from the other shows, and you're going to meet them in just a moment. But before we do it, I would just like to say that I've had a terrific time. It ain't easy sitting up on that panel. Believe me, it may look easy to you, but try it sometime. And in the meantime, let's meet the guys who've all been here and doing such a terrific job. The star of Match Game 75, winning money for the blue section today, Gene Rayburn and his wife, Helen Rayburn.
It's been dandy.
Well, you've been splendid, truly.
It's been a good week. I've really enjoyed it.
I have to.
Has What's-Her-Name enjoyed it?
I don't know. Let's ask What's-Her-Name. What's-Her-Name? Did you enjoy it?
I certainly did.
I hope
Splendid,
so. It was good to have you both back on it. Boy, it's good to be back where I belong, standing here, too, I can tell you that. Winning money today for the banana section. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the hour version of The Price is Right, Mr. Bob Barker and his wife, Dorothy Jo Barker.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Honey, they said winning money. Let's try.
Yes, we tried.
You got to win
She's
some money.
referring to yesterday. You know, yesterday when we all three came running in, I went up to my section, and they said, "We love you, Bob." And after I'd missed all 4 questions, I just walked back out through here. One stood up and said, "Long live Art Linkletter."
Yes, that too. Well, it's been fun. I've had a terrific time with you. And now, the last, but certainly not least, for the star of Show-Offs winning money for the red section today, there they are, Bobby Van and Elaine Joyce.
Yay!
Oh, I got kisses and everything.
You did.
Elaine, well, it hasn't felt different for you, has it, Elaine? I mean, it feels like it always does on Tattletales because you haven't come out here and done my job like Bobby did, right?
She had the day off yesterday.
How'd you like it? Does it feel funny to you, Bob, to come out and do this?
No, I kind of enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Yes, it was nice to stand up once in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I enjoyed it very much.
Good. Well, you were terrific. You all were. You were wonderful. Now they know that I'm imminently replaceable. We'll move along. Ladies, the first question's worth $150. It's for you, ladies. When did the two of you have your most memorable romantic interludes? During the day or at night? Think that over, ladies. We'll find out in a moment, won't we? Whee! Off they go. Gene, we'll start with you and Helen. It's a very good question to start with, I think.
The most memorable.
Yes, that's
The
what it
most
says.
memorable. Well, it would have to be at night, right?
It wouldn't have to be, no.
Yes.
Well, I
Well-
wonder why you ask me.
Well, let me see. Not on a beach. No, it must have been nighttime. I think. I say nighttime.
You vote for nighttime.
Yeah, I vote for the nighttime.
All the night people agree
Put
with
out
you?
the lights and call the law.
Never mind. You'll say nighttime. Let's see
Right.
what Helen says. Here she comes. Helen, when did the two of you have your most memorable romantic interludes? The day or the night?
What?
We woke her up.
Well, you know, when we've been married so long, and in early part of our life, it was at night, and then it got daytime, and now it's if we pass in the kitchen, we say good morning, and I guess so. I'd have to say at night.
That's it. That's what Gene said. You're right.
For a second or two there, I thought she forgot.
I almost did, baby.
Not at all. Bob, what will Dorothy Joe say?
I'm going to sum this up in as few words as possible. I do my best work in the dark.
Yes, I understand. Steady, bananas, steady. Oh, there go the bananas. All right, you'll say nighttime. Let's see what Dorothy Joe says. Here she comes now. Dorothy Joe, when did you and Bob have your most memorable romantic interludes, during the day or the night?
Well, neither of us has ever, worked the swing shift or anything, so I expect you'd say in the night.
That's it. That's what he said.
We got a question.
Dorothy Joe's got it. Bobby? It's you're up. We have two.
Well, I tell
two
you,
hits so far.
I, of course, am of the theater, you know.
Yes.
And when I'm doing theater
Yes.
in New York,
Is that anything like the theater?
yes, I hate matinees. But when I'm home, I love matinees.
Yes.
Get it over with. It's terrific.
I understand.
I'm sexy in the middle of the day.
Yes.
By 5 o'clock. Wait a minute. You don't know what I am in the middle of the day unless you come to my house. I may be wrong, but I love 5 o'clock. Then I go to a movie, have dinner. It's terrific.
The red section saying boo.
Okay, I don't know what she's
How
going to
they
say,
know.
but I think we've had some memorable occasions in the daytime.
Okay, so you'll say the daytime. Let's. Shh, please, please. As long as you're watching Tattletales at the same time, it's okay. Let's bring her on. Shh. Elaine, when did you and Bobby have your most memorable romantic interludes, would you say, during the day or during the night?
What if he says a different time than I did?
Then you'll get it wrong, probably.
That means that he remembers something that he didn't do with me.
Don't start trouble, Elaine.
What the hell does that mean? I don't know.
Remember, you heard
no.
it there
I'll
first.
find out what that means later.
No, I was kidding.
Yes.
Let's see, you asked, was it in the evening or in the afternoon?
No, I said in the day or the night, but that's close.
Oh, from the movie of the same title.
Yes.
Day.
Yes! You're right. You're all right. We split it 3 ways. We'll come back in a moment and split a lot more, too. Bobby, they don't win it. It's not over yet. We'll be back in a moment, even though Bobby thinks it is over. Come back. Hi.
There's a girl loose in
There's a
here.
girl who wanted to ask me a question during that break there, and we'll have to finish it later. This is question number 2. Got important business here. Ladies, this question's worth $150. It's for you. Ladies, the term dirty old man is pretty common, right? But honestly, and without naming any names, do you know any women you'd call dirty old woman? Without naming any names, and you don't, just let us know if you know any. Think about it, ladies. Off you go. It should be a dirty old lady, shouldn't it? No, that's not nice, is it? We'll start with you, Bob. Wherever we start.
Thanks a lot.
Does Dorothy Joe know anybody or you together know anyone?
That we might describe as a dirty old lady.
Yeah, or dirty old woman we have on here.
Of course, I really don't know the definition of a dirty old woman.
Well, what's the definition of a
Right.
dirty old man? And then just kind of switch it around there.
Well, I sure don't know any ladies who I would compare with the dirty old men I know,
Oh,
I don't
really?
think we do. No, I don't know anyone we'd call a dirty old lady.
Okay. All right, then the answer is no.
No.
Yeah. Do you know any? No. Let's bring on Dorothy Joe. Here she comes. Shh. Dorothy Joe, do you know any women that you'd call a dirty old woman?
Well, Barker might think I do, but I don't know of anybody. No.
That's what he said. You're right. Exactly what he said. See how easy it was?
It was easy.
It's a good, it does bring up an interesting thing. What is a dirty old woman? I mean, because a dirty old man...
I think a dirty old man is.
Yeah, I know.
Well, whatever a dirty old man is what a dirty old woman is.
That's right.
Well, so, Bobby, how do you feel about it? What's Elaine
I know
gonna
a
say?
lot of dirty old women, I'll tell you that.
You do,
Yeah,
eh?
Sure, Elaine and I know a lot. Why
Really?
should women are no
Wanna
different
give us
than
one
men,
name,
right?
or-
They're no different than men. When they like a man, if they're a little dirty old lady, they do a little action. Yeah, I know a lot of lecherous ladies.
Want to name some initials, even?
I know. No, I'm not going to give you an
Give us a
initials.
first name.
I don't know.
I almost got one,
I'll be in
didn't
a
I?
lot of trouble. No, I would say yes. We know some lecherous.
You'll
old
say
women.
yes. Let's bring on
young
Elaine.
women.
See if she agrees. Here she comes. Shh. Elaine, do you know any dirty old women? Women?
Yes.
That's it. Yes. Now what we want to know, Elaine, is
Addresses, I know.
do you know the same ones that Bobby does? He mentioned a couple. Do you know them too?
Oh, yeah, because he points them out.
Yeah. Oh. We were hoping to get
After I
names.
pointed
Sorry about that. Gene, what will Helen say? Does she know any dirty old women?
Well, since I'm third here, I've been racking my brain trying to think of some dirty old women that it's in our acquaintance. I really
Over
can't
here, Gene.
Well, I don't think the adjective old would apply to you, my dear. I
Yeah,
would
but
say,
see, now that's the part of the question. It doesn't mean old. That's what Bobby was saying.
right.
A dirty old man, you don't think of a dirty as an old man.
That's right.
Dirty old man can be a guy of
A Cub Scout.
22. Could be a dirty... What?
Cub Scout.
Cub Scout.
A Cub Scout could be a dirty old boy.
I'm still going to say no.
You're going to say no.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, I don't want to lead you. Whatever way you want to go.
Right.
You'll say no. Let's bring on Helen. Here she comes. Shh. Helen, do you know any dirty old women?
Well, starting with me, I know a lot.
No, that's not what Gene said. Gene said you didn't. Who do you know, Helen, that would qualify?
Give me a clue as to... I couldn't think of any.
Over here, Helen.
I said starting with me, and then
Oh.
after that, you can think of a lot of people where, well, I don't want to name the places.
Oh, we
You
almost got a
know.
couple. Well, I'm sorry. Gene said you didn't, and that means
come
Dorothy,
on.
Joe, Bob, Elaine, and Bobby split the pot in half at halftime, fellas, if you will step through the aisle. We shall bring the ladies out front. We shall return with the second half of this madness. Please come back. See you in a moment. Hello. We've changed places after halftime. I have these three lovely ladies with me, and if you're ready, fellas, here we go. This question's worth $150 too. Men, in these days of women's liberation, women seem to be getting as sexually aggressive as men. Tell us honestly, when was the last time a woman propositioned you? Within the last week, month, year, longer ago than that, or never?
How would we know?
Well, I'm asking the men. Well, you'll have to guess. When? Maybe he told you. Maybe he didn't.
Does that include us?
No, it does not count you, of course. The last time a woman actually propositioned you. Think it over, fellas. We'll come back in a moment. Off they go, and we'll start with Bobby. Did Bobby come home and tell you?
Go ahead, start with him. I don't have anything to do with this because Helen's right. I don't know.
Well, then make a guess. He didn't ask you, huh?
I don't. Was he propositioned in a
What,
week?
the last time a woman actually propositioned Bob within the last week, month, year, longer ago than that, or never?
Gee. A week, probably. Everybody's always coming on to him in the stores, everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just they have no shame anymore.
Really? Gotta beat him off with a stick, eh?
Girls and guys.
Yeah?
Animals. They're all animals.
Yeah.
Look, here comes one down. No. Oh, hell, I'll say in a week.
A week, huh? It was actually propositioned during the last week. Okay, let's bring him on and see. Here he comes. Bobby, when was the last time you were actually propositioned by a woman?
What were the numbers again?
Within the last week, month, year, longer ago than that, or never?
Oh, I would say within the last year.
No, that's not what Elaine said. But
What'd
you're
she say?
close.
What'd she say? 6
Week.
She said a week.
Last week? Oh, I don't know. I was sleeping. I don't know what was going on. I don't know.
Was so terrific you missed it, eh?
Well, I missed it, right.
You
A week
missed it here,
ago?
too. Sorry, Bobby.
I'm sorry about it, too.
You want to tell us about that one
No,
last
I don't
year?
even want to discuss it.
Oh, okay. Helen, what will Gene say? Oh, goody. Oh, we got one here.
No. A week, month, or year?
A week, month, year, longer ago than that or never?
I wouldn't know if he'd been propositioned 5 minutes ago, but I will say year.
You'll say within the last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I should have said.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you should have said. A little late now, however. If we ask it again, Elaine, then you'll know.
I bet he'd be noble and say never.
No, he won't say that. It'll be within the last year, you say.
I think.
All right, here he comes. Wait a minute, who is... That's my wife! Wait a minute! Do you believe that? You see, you never know what goes on, folks. Right behind our stage here. I thought that girl looked familiar.
What was the question?
Who cares? I want to see you later, young man. Okay, when was the last time? But unfortunately, 4 seconds isn't in our question. When was the last time a woman actually propositioned you? Within the last week, month, year, longer ago than that, or never?
Last week, month, year, or longer ago?
Than that, or never?
Yes. Well, what time is it now? Well, the last week. I don't know. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say within the last month, I suppose.
No, that's a wild guess and a wrong one.
What did she say?
Tell him what's said, Helen.
What'd you say?
I said a year, and I want to know who it was in the last month.
Well, I don't know.
Probably one of those $5,000 winners on Match Game 75. I mean, wouldn't you? Say, Gene, baby, hey. I mean, after all. Sorry about that, Gene.
Yeah.
Dorothy Joe, what will Bob say?
Now, this is an honest-to-goodness proposition. I want to win. I'm not playing it for laughs.
Right.
I would say that it has been longer ago than a year, but not never. So that one.
So longer ago than that. Because I did say actually propositioned. You're right.
Actually proposition.
That's
this
right.
isn't just somebody
No,
on
no.
Price is
This
Right.
ain't fooling around. This is the real thing.
Okay,
here.
I'd say longer ago than a year, but
Longer ago than that. Okay, which is longer than a year. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring him on. Here he comes. I'll give him the choices. Bob, the choices are the last time a woman actually propositioned you, within the last week, month, year, longer ago than that, or never.
Well, now, this is a very difficult question to answer honestly with your wife sitting out there, you know.
Well, it doesn't mean you went through with it. It's just that she made the overture to you, you understand?
I know, but does she understand?
Well, that's what I'm hoping to explain. I'm hoping I'm doing that now for you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I need all the help I can get before I get out of this. Well, I was interviewed a few years ago on this subject, you know, and this sort of thing, you read about the people throwing the keys up on the nightclub stage and so on, but as a host yourself, I know that you know that there are many opportunities for television MCs, and how long a show is it? Do we have...
He's gracefully trying to get to the answer.
I would say that it has not been in the last week, but within the last month, yes.
That's not what Dorothy Joe said. How about that? Ain't that interesting?
I don't know.
She said longer ago than a year. Longer ago than that is what Dorothy Joe said.
Marcus,
Well-
this is an honest-to-goodness proposition.
Yeah.
Well, sweetheart, I guess that
Okay,
here on
okay.
CBS, I might as well let you know that it has happened within the last month.
Hey, listen, it's nice to know that that is still going on, but not being completed. See, he doesn't have to tell you all of that. Trusting wives, yes. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to move on as quickly as I can.
I
Let
wish
you know
you
that
would.
no one got this correct. This $150 goes over to our next question, which normally worth $3, now will be worth $450. Okay, $450. We'll come back and play for the $450 in a moment. No one got the last one right. This one is now worth $450. Makes it kind of fun, eh? Here we go.
Yeah, right.
Fellas,
All right,
if you're
here we
ready,
go.
this is it.
This is it.
Go.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
Men, which one of you is more apt to bang yourself up by bumping into inanimate objects. You or your wife. Off you go. And there they go now, and everybody thinks they got this one. Helen, what will Gene say?
Oh, stumble bum me.
Really? Oh, you?
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
All the time.
You bump into
Black
things?
and blue from head to foot all the time.
Okay.
Falling down.
All right. Oh, that's interesting, because I always think of the guys. Let's see if he agrees with you. Here he comes. Gene, which one of you is more apt to bang yourself up bumping into inanimate objects?
Ask her what the phrase foot fault means to her. She is the one.
That's it. You got it. All right.
Gotcha.
Like a fire hose.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha. All right. You have a share of the $450 too, and you could still win it too. Dorothy Joe, what will Bob say?
Barker is sitting back there with a broken toe.
I know.
It is Barker.
He's the one, huh?
He's the one.
How did he break his toe?
That seems to be a big secret.
Oh, really?
But it has to do with the question.
It does?
Yeah, it was an inanimate object.
Oh, I thought maybe he kicked Don Rickles in the heart or something. I didn't know. All right, you're gonna say it's Bob. Let's
I
bring him
thought
on.
that was funny.
Here he comes now. Bob, which one of you is more apt to bang themselves up by bumping into inanimate objects?
Well, inanimate objects is what makes or breaks this question, actually. Dorothy Joe bangs into inanimate objects more than I do.
No! That's not what she said. Oh, now.
Well, now, I'm sitting here with a broken toe.
How did you do it, Bob?
Well, did she tell you how I did it?
No, she didn't.
You didn't tell?
No.
Then I'm not going to tell either.
Oh, it's that good, eh? He did kick somebody in the heart. All right. Sorry about that, Bob. Elaine, what will Bobby say?
Oh, this is a piece of cake.
It is, eh?
They wrote a series for Bobby once at Universal called The Clumsies because of how he is. Him. I mean, that's it. You can hear him coming, not by footsteps, but by...
By thumps.
Yeah, that's Bobby, you know. As Gene Kelly said, he's going to be our next Fred Astaire. I don't know what he was talking about.
Why is it the dancers always do that, it seems?
I don't know. He just trips over air and just everything.
All right. That's what Annie says. I trip over air pockets. You'll say it's Bobby. Here he comes now. This will decide it, Bobby. This is for all the marbles. If you miss this, Gene and Helen will come from behind and win it all, sir.
Well, I have to think about this for a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Are you all right, sir?
Yes, I am one of the great klutzes of our time.
That's it. You got
Me.
it. Elaine and Bobby, Helen and Gene split the 4.5. However, time is up, and the red section wins it for Elaine and Bobby. We shall return momentarily. Yes, to let you know how much Elaine and Bobby have won. Don't go away. See you in a moment. Elaine and Bobby for the red section won $350. We had 1,000 of total, 1,350 big ones for the red section. Excellent. Before we say goodbye, I'd like to thank you fellas for helping us out and doing it. I had an awful good time, and I hope you did too. And we'll all be watching on Match Game and Price is Right and Show-Offs, and I hope you'll watch us on Tattletales. Bert Convy saying so long, everybody. See you next time. Bye. Thanks, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Arr, mateys, we're fighting for pirates' treasure on Family Feud. Our returning champs, the Corbett family, playing against the Winchester family. You're about to see these beggars and blighters dueling out for $20,000 in cash. Cause it's time to play the Halloween Family Feud. Now, here's our dashing swashbuckler, Captain Richard Sparrow!
Hello. I guess it's Halloween. I don't really know. But since Pirates of the Caribbean, my brother Jack's so hard to live with. But we have our champions returning for the second time, the Corbett family.
Hi, I'm James. I'm the captain for Team Corbett. Next is my brother, quarterback Sean, who's a firefighter engineer. Next is my sister, cheerleading Ryan, who's a stay-home mom. Next is my mom, Coach Chris, who's a teacher. And at the end is my dad, referee Mike, who's a police officer.
Very, very good. And they are playing against the Winchester family. So introduce me to your family.
Well, I'm Michael. This is my cousin Keith, my sister-in-law Emily, my other cousin Scott, and my brother Patrick.
Yeah. The Lords of Flatbush. Is that what it is?
That's it.
Are we ready to play the feud? Yeah. Let's play. Michael, James. All right, we surveyed, well, I don't know how many people we surveyed. We found some people. Top 5 answers on the board. Name something in his house a little kid might think a monster is hiding. Michael.
The closet.
In the closet. In the closet. Number 1 answer. Play or pass?
We're gonna play.
Okay, they're playing. Good job, Michael. Keith.
Under the bed.
Under the bed. Under the bed. Emily, what do you think?
I think they're outside next to the window.
Outside, looking through the window. Outside, looking through the window. Ah, that's 1 strike. Scott.
I would have to say in the bathroom.
In the bathroom. Yes, that could be a very scary place. Right behind the commode. Bathroom. 2 strikes. Oh, Patrick. I don't want to do this. So give me a very good answer, because you have 2 strikes.
I would have to say in the room, maybe under a desk.
All right, if it's up there, you're still alive. If not, the Corbetts get a chance to steal. I would start working on it. Under a desk. No!
Attic or basement? Jack, we're gonna have to go with attic.
Yeah.
Attic. I just want to clear up something. I'm Richard. Jack's my brother.
Oh, sorry, Richard.
Jack there. It's always Jack. Jack's the one that gets the ship, gets the gold, gets the woman. I'm Richard. Okay, if it's up there, you've stolen the points from the Winchesters. Show me the attic. Yes. They're very happy about that. Let's see what else. Basement. And number 5.
Upstairs.
Keith. Shot. All right, first 1 to 300 points gets 20,000 doubloons. Top 6 answers on the board. Name a movie monster you think could take Dracula in a fight. Sean.
The Hulk.
The Hulk. Huge movie for Warner Brothers. Keith.
Werewolf.
A werewolf. Well pass. Okay, they're playing. They are playing. Good job. Keith. All right, a movie monster you think could take Dracula.
The Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch. 1 strike. 1 strike, Scott.
I'd say Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Now we're talking. Patrick, what do you think?
I'd have to say Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. He's got that thing, right? Freddy, my good friend Freddy Krueger. A movie monster you think could take Dracula in a fight.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. All right, Keith.
I would have to say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
All right. Texas Chainsaw. Mr. Chainsaw Massacre. 2 strikes. Corbett's get a chance to steal. Emily, I won't pull out my gun for you, dear. That's just, I think I'll have to use the sword on you.
No.
All right. You have 2 strikes.
Jason.
Jason? Okay. Did Jason take Freddy or did Freddy take Jason?
I didn't see the movie.
Didn't see the movie? Okay, we want Jason! Yes! Scott. Oh, that hurts. God, that hurts.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. What do you think? You have 2 strikes.
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
Okay, it's up there. You got all the points. Otherwise, the Corbetts get a chance to steal. And you know what happened last time? They stole them.
Exactly.
They're my kind of people. Show me the Mummy. All right. Again.
King Kong. King Kong. King Kong. King Kong. King Kong. We're gonna go King Kong.
You're going with the King Kong. Because Godzilla was up there.
King Kong, baby.
King Kong. If King Kong is up there, you have again successfully stolen the doubloons from the Winchesters. We want King Kong. Our champions, the Corbetts at 179, the Winchesters, are just not playing right. Now remember, our goal is 300, so we'll be back. Don't go away. It was so hard to get you here in the first place. We don't want to lose you.
You playing a good game?
Welcome back to the Family Feud. Our champions, the Corbetts at 179. The Winchesters at 0. Emily, Ryan. All right, good luck. You know what? I'm going to double the points. That's right. They're not my points. Okay. Top 4 answers on the board. Tell me a prank kids pull on Halloween.
They teepee.
They teepee.
They teepee.
They teepee. Good answer. Ryan, there's one answer better.
They put slime.
Slime.
On someone.
They slime you. Slime. Player pass.
Play.
Okay, they're playing. All right, Scott. Pranks that kids pull on Halloween.
Ding Dong Ditch.
Ding Dong Ditch. That's good, Scott. All right, Patrick.
They steal other kids' candy bags.
They steal the other candy. Oh, all right, Michael. There's 2 more up there.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins. All right, Keith. There's 1 answer left. 3 seconds.
Can't think of anything.
Sure you can. All right, that's okay. That's just your 2nd strike. Corbetts are over there scheming to keep those doubloons out of your palm.
I know what they do.
You know what they do,
They
Emily?
egg houses.
Egg houses. Oh, Emily. You look so innocent. I know. But we really know. We really know. All right, if it's up there, you've swept the board. Finally got some points on the board. Egg those houses. The Corbetts are 179, the Winchesters are 142. It's still anybody's game. Come on back. We'll be here, won't you? Welcome back. The Corbetts are 179. The Winchesters are 142. Scott, Chris. All right, this time we'll triple the points. All right, well, again, we've surveyed 100 mateys. Top 4 answers on the board. Name something associated with a witch. Chris.
Hat.
A witch's hat. 2 answers better than that, Scott.
Broom.
A broom. Fair pass.
Well, definitely.
All right, they're playing. Okay. You guys are so good at that face-off. Ah. All right, Patrick. Something associated with a witch.
I think I finally got it. A cat.
A cat. Her cat. Michael.
I would say a witch's cauldron, the pot.
The cauldron. The cauldron. Keith.
I would have to say pointy nose.
Good answer.
Big pointy nose.
All right, if it's up there, you swept the board, taking the game away from our champions. If it's not up there, that's your second strike. Pointy nose. Corbett family are getting ready to steal those points from you, Emily. Last time it was the sword. And you know, you got it last time.
Mm-hmm. Flying.
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 Well, if it's up there, this is great. You've won. You've taken the points. You've beaten our champions. If it's not up there, they get a chance to steal. Flying. All right. I'm hearing wart. Am I hearing anything else?
Wart.
Warts.
Wart.
Yes.
A wart.
Good answer. Come on, baby. Let's get this.
All right. All right, wart. If wart is up there, you remain our champions.
Yeah. Come on.
Let's see if it's up there. Wart. Oh, what else do we associate with a witch? Who's playing? Come on. We'll be back to play Fast Money right after this. The Winchester family won the game. It's time to play Fast Money and a shot at 20,000 doubloons. Scott's off stage where I can't see or hear your answers. I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer.
Okay.
If you can't think of something, say pass, and we'll come back to it if there's time left. Now, if you and Scott together get 200 points, you'll win
$20,000.
That's right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Thank you. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name a Halloween costume that moms make for their kids.
Ghost.
Name a slang term for vomiting.
Puke.
Name an insect that flies.
A fly.
Name a place that's spooky at night.
Haunted house.
If your kitchen were a restaurant, what letter grade would it get?
An A.
Awfully clean guy. Okay. Let's see. Name a Halloween costume that moms make for their kids. You said ghosts. Survey said good job. A slang term for vomiting. You said puking. Survey said an insect that flies. You said help me, help me. Survey said all right, name a place that's spooky at night. You said haunted house. Survey said none. If your kitchen were a restaurant, what letter grade would it get? You said an A because you're such a clean guy. Survey said 36. Clear the board. All right, Scott. Michael got you 147 points. You need 53.
Beautiful.
I'll ask you the same 5 questions. You can't duplicate the answers. If you do, you'll hear this sound. I'll say try again, give me another answer. It's tougher, so we're going to give you 25 seconds. Are you ready?
Sounds good.
Remind everyone of Michael's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Time will start after I read the first question. Name a Halloween costume that moms make for their kids.
Ghost.
Try again.
Witch.
Name a slang term for vomiting.
Pass.
Name an insect that flies.
A fly.
Try again.
Bird.
A place that's spooky at night.
Graveyard.
If your kitchen were a restaurant, what letter grade would it get?
B.
Name a slang term for vomiting.
Throwing up.
Will you never? Yes. Well, you did well. You did very well. You need 53 points. Halloween costume that moms make for their kids. You said a witch. Survey said 18. Well, ghost was the #1 answer. A slang term for vomiting. You said throw up. Survey said 18. Good job. Puking, #1 answer. An insect that flies. You said a bird. Perhaps you didn't understand the term insect. Survey said okay. That's all right, 17 points.
I don't hear the insect part.
A place that is spooky at night. You said graveyard. A graveyard is spooky at night. If there's 17 points up there, you get 20,000 doubloons. Survey said #1 answer. B, #1 answer. $20,000, and they're coming back next time for another shot at 20,000 doubloons right here on the Family
Feud. Behind these numbers is a puzzle. Can you solve it? Get 2 plus a point. Get to the point. Get to the point. If you can do that, you could win a brand new car as we play Classic Concentration. And here's the host of Concentration, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to our show. We're going to wrap up the week here. I can tell you something else we're going to do today. After this show, we are going to get rid of all these pumpkins. Makes a very circuitous route to this position here. So if you know anybody... Oh, no, I better not say that. I was going to say if you know anyone who needs some pumpkins, just call us up. But don't do that. Don't do that. These pumpkins have been here for a long time, and they're not in very good shape. But This guy's in good shape. He's our returning champion. He's won some matches. His name is Michael Dolan, and he's won $10,555. And he is a good player.
Thank you, Alex.
At the end of our last show, you told me you came from a large family. Did I hear you right? 10 kids in all?
There's 10 kids in all, right.
And you were dropped right in the middle?
Fifth, yeah.
All right. Let's meet your challenger. Her name is Rhonda Finkel. Hiya, Rhonda. Oh, your hand's cold. You're not nervous, are you? No. No? You ready to do this?
Ready to go.
Okay, good luck to you. We'll get a chance to talk later on, but right now I want you to focus on this beautiful prize.
Keller's beautiful turn-of-the-century Memories Curio Cabinet, hand-glazed solid oak, brass, and porcelain hardware. Memories furnished by Keller. Alex.
Rhonda and Michael, here's where you'll find that prize. Number 10, Holiday in Waikiki, Rhonda.
Oh,
that sound good?
Holiday sounds great.
All right, pick two numbers.
Number 1.
Diamond earrings.
And let's find a match for those earrings under number 14.
Wild card, so you're going to get a shot at them. The other diamond earrings, number 18. Prize moves into position, and we open 3 doors for you. Go again.
Okay, number 2.
Camping package.
Camping package. Okay, let's try and find a match for that camping package under number 11.
No, that's the curio cabinet. Michael?
So I'm going to go for number 10. And number 11, please.
That's the match. That's the prize for your side, and you get to look at the puzzle. Not that it's going to do you a world of good right now. So we'll take our first break. We'll come back. Michael will pick again right after this. Man applauding himself over here is our champion, Michael Dolan. He gets to pick again. He just made a match.
Okay, let's go for that trip to Waikiki under number 7, please.
Electric guitar.
Hopefully for the natural under number 24, please.
Nope, that's the camping package. Rhonda, back to
Okay,
you.
let's go for that camping package under number 2.
Right.
And the match under number 24.
Correct. Select again.
Still looking for that holiday. Number 13
Red take.
and number 3.
Shower massager. Michael, back to you.
Number 21, the electric guitar. And I just saw that, and the match is under number 8.
Nope. That's Waikiki. Rhonda?
Okay, I think that guitar was under number 7,
That's right. Michael was very close.
but now I'm not sure, but I think it's 16.
No, that's the gas range. A double error.
Okay.
Michael?
Okay. Number 7, please, for the electric guitar, and the match under number 21.
21 is right. That is the match. 7 and 21. Open it up. Pardon me. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, let's open the board up a little bit and check for number 4.
Gas range.
Gas range, we have seen that. Is the match for that under number 22?
No, that's the shower massager. Rhonda.
Number 3
Correct.
and 22.
Right again. That's 3 prizes on your side, Rhonda. Do we have enough, though? Go again.
Okay, let's go for number 12
Wild card.
and number 8.
Number 8 for Waikiki. Yes, a great vacation in Hawaii. The other Waikiki is at number 15. Open these doors. Go again.
Okay, let's look under number 9
Green take.
and number 19.
Red take. Michael.
Number 23 for the red take, hopefully.
No, that's the wild card, the last wild card up there.
And number 19, please.
There's the red take. The other one is at number 13, dead center. Do you want to use the take right
Yes,
now?
I do. I'll take Waikiki.
Alex. All right.
Okay.
Waikiki goes to his side of the board, and these three doors open up for Michael Dolan.
Is it you may kiss the bride?
Is it you may kiss the bride? Is this guy good or what? Now, you're number 5 in 10 children.
Yeah.
Must have been a lot of competition in that family.
There was a lot of competition in the
Did
family.
you win more than you lost?
I like to think so, but I'll get myself into a lot of trouble.
What are some of the things you used to be very competitive with your other brothers?
Swimming a lot, and also hockey.
Well, I have a feeling that right now, everybody else in your family is very envious of your performance on the show, and they're also very proud. Let's go to the board, and you can break down this puzzle for us, because that was brilliantly done.
There was an important element that was hidden, and it's this element right here. That wasn't showing at all.
Well, I saw the U and then the may, and I saw the bottom of the frog with what looked like a princess next to it, so I just figured kiss. And you know, I just don't even know what this is pointing to.
It's the hub.
The hub. Okay, so it was TH, the, and the B with the R, the I, and the D, the bride. You may kiss the bride.
You kind of slid over that anyway, I noticed, but that's all right.
Hey, you did well. And you got these prizes. Go, Gene.
An electric guitar, a service merchandise gift certificate with which you may select an electric guitar or other top name brands from our catalog or redeem at any one of our many stores, furnished by Service Merchandise and Waikiki. We'll fly you and a companion from Los Angeles aboard Delta Airlines to Honolulu. You may visit the exclusive Crown Room Lounge before boarding, and while in flight, experience warm and friendly hospitality furnished by Delta Airlines. And you'll stay 6 nights at the Deluxe Hawaiian Region, located near Diamond Head, overlooking Waikiki Beach. You may enjoy fine dining, sports shopping, and special luxury touches furnished by the Hawaiian Region. And, of course, the handsome curio cabinet, a prize package worth $4,253.
For the young man from the competitive family, he is doing okay. He's got the lead in the match. The light goes on right now. We take our break, and we'll return in a couple of minutes to start game 2. Looking good, Alex. You're looking good, old Pumpkinhead Trebek. Let's see how well you perform. Oh, come on. I look better the other way. Put it back. Marjorie says it's true. If it's the last thing I do, if it takes me a whole lifetime, I'm going to get even with her. But meanwhile, here she is.
This custom-made espresso machine imported from Italy is made of top-quality brass and copper, designed to ensure constant temperature for the best-tasting espresso. Alex.
Thank you, Gene. Michael and Rhonda, show you where you can find that lovely cappuccino and espresso machine. Number 3, remember where you saw it. And if you need any added incentive in this game, my dear, Holiday in Australia ought to do it.
Australia.
That's the prize. Go to work, Rhonda.
Okay. Let's go for number 1.
Electronic keyboard.
And the match for the keyboard under number 17.
No, red tape. Michael Dolan.
We're going to go down under for the trip to Australia, down there to 23, please.
Video cassette recorder, also known as a VCR.
VCR, okay. And go for the natural or a wild card right next door, 24.
No, that's a fishing trip for 2. Rhonda, we come back to you.
Okay, let's go up to number 2.
There's a wild card.
And number 13.
Fishing trip for 2, which we saw just a moment ago at number 24. We'll slide it into position, and we will show you these 3 pieces of the puzzle.
Let's go for
Go ahead.
number 7.
Australia.
Okay, let's go for number 20.
Dishwasher, no match. Michael?
Number 17, please.
17.
Red take.
Red take.
Okay, was that right next door at 18?
No, that's the cappuccino machine. Rhonda.
Okay, the cappuccino machine under number 3, and the match under number 18.
Well done. Now, there are a lot of people out there who think there's something wrong with their set. There's nothing wrong with your set. I have a bad back, and I was resting it by kneeling. I was also saying my prayers in anticipation of Sunday. I'll still have to make an appearance in church, however. Rhonda, open these 2 doors and take a look at the puzzle. Can you do anything with this?
Not yet.
Can't do anything?
Okay, let's go number 11.
Green take.
And number 15.
Video cassette recorder. Also known as a VCR. Michael?
I remember that. Thank you for pointing that out, Alex. Let's try for number 23, please.
Video
and
cassette
for
recorder.
the match, number 15.
A VCR. Thank you. Open it up. Go again.
Okay, I'd still like to get that trip to Australia. Let's try number 16.
2
diamond
pins.
Well, we'll go over to the corner and number 25, please, for the match.
No, there's that red take again. We've seen that. Rhonda?
Okay, number 17.
Is that where we saw it? Yes.
And 25 for the red tape.
Correct. Well done. Here it is. Who's got the VCR? Are you interested?
No. I'm going to wait.
Thank you.
I'm going to wait.
Somebody in the back will save it. Open these 2 doors for her.
Save it.
Select again.
Number 10.
10-piece Chinese wok set.
Okay, let's go number 4.
Australia. No match. Michael?
Well, I'm going to have to go with number 7, please.
You don't have to.
And for the match, number 4. Good on you.
She's still got that red tape, though, Michael.
I know she does, Alex. There's
gonna
another take out there, and I'm just hoping that I
you
can
find
pick
it.
that up and control the board.
All right. Open these 2 doors. Go again.
Okay, can I see what's behind number 16, please? 2 diamond pins. I remember that from before. Try to match that up with number 19.
There's a wild card again. The other diamond pins on the bottom of the row at number 22. 3 more doors opening up for Michael Dolan. Go again.
Okay. I'd like to see what's behind number 14, please. Electronic keyboard, and I believe that was under number 1.
Yeah. Figured you'd remember that one. It's your favorite
My
number.
favorite number.
Pick again.
Okay. Could I see what's behind number 11, please?
Green take.
The green take. I believe we've seen it, but I don't remember where. Let's go with number 5.
10-piece Chinese wok set. Rhonda?
Okay, number 20.
Dishwasher.
We've seen that, and I don't remember. It's number 8.
Wild card, so the dishwasher is coming your way. The other one is at number 6. Do you want to use the take?
Yeah, Australia.
Australia for Rhonda Finkel. Take it away from Michael.
Easy come, easy go.
He may get it back, however. There is still the green take in play. But we're going to open these 3 doors for Rhonda. Select again.
Number 12.
Living room ensemble.
That'd be nice. Number 21.
Green take. Guess who may get Australia back? Michael?
If I could remember where I saw it. Let's go with number Number 11, please.
Yes.
And the match for number 21.
Yes.
I'll take Australia back, Alex. I'd really
Michael,
like
you
to
look
go
as
down
if you're
under.
agonizing over every decision.
I
It's just,
know.
oh, I'll take Australia. Give it to me. It's so painful, and I love winning, and it hurts. Open these two doors for Michael. Can he solve the puzzle? Pick again, Michael. Oh, you won't get a chance to. We're going to start revealing. Get your hands on your signaling buttons. Number 5, 9, 10, and 12. Look at it very carefully. It's a well-known expression. The problem part of it is the bottom line, I'm sure, because we've got the arrows pointing at the thumb, but you have to combine that. It's one of those combination symbols. So you've got the, and then m, and then you put it together with the rest of it. Look at the top line. The first symbol is the U, right? The arrows are pointing at the do. Rhonda.
You don't cut the mustard.
Is that what it is? You don't cut the mustard? Yes. Boy, we almost didn't cut the mustard on that. Come on, Rhonda, we'll do it very quickly, and then we'll come back and play the tiebreaker game to see who goes to play for a brand new car.
Okay. You've got the U, the do, and the NT for don't. Cut, the thumb, the and I wasn't sure, I don't know, the mustard, I don't know.
That's the tough part, because the M from the thumb comes over to the M and then the star. You don't cut the mustard, but that's all right. You did, and you got these prizes.
A fishing trip for 2 and a dishwasher. A Whirlpool Power Clean Energy Saver portable, convertible, or under-counter dishwasher with Power Clean washing system and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket furnished by Whirlpool. And, of course, the elegant cappuccino machine. These prizes total $2,729.
Rhonda, you got a game. Champ's got a game. We're going into the tiebreaker. Here it comes. Hands on your buttons. Good luck. Rhonda.
Chicken soup.
Is it chicken soup? Yes. Way to go, Rhonda. New champion. Giant killer here. Rhonda Finkel. I'll break that one down. Chick plus hen, chicken. S plus the hoop. Chicken soup. Come on, Rhonda. That puzzle, that tiebreaker really had me worried. I'm glad it came out chicken soup. Michael, we've got to say goodbye to you, but you've won a bundle.
Thank you very much,
$14,808 in total winnings. Congratulations to you. You're a super player. Break time for us, and when we come back, Rhonda with a full minute in the winner's circle. I think this lady's going to win a car. Rhonda, here are the 15 numbered squares, and the clock with a full minute, 60 seconds. Good luck. Off you go.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4,
No.
5, 6,
No.
7, 8,
No.
9, 5,
No.
4, 9,
Right.
10, 11,
No.
6, 11,
Right.
12, 3,
No.
2, 13,
No.
14, 15,
No.
13, 15,
Right.
1, 2,
No.
1, 12,
Right.
2, 3,
No.
5, 7,
No.
3, 7,
Right.
8, 2,
Yes.
5, 10,
No.
14, 5.
You did it. There you go. I told you you'd win a car, and here's what you have won.
Rhonda, you've just won this Honda Civic LX 4-door sedan. Features a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder fuel-injected engine, front-wheel drive, and automatic transmission. Furnished by Honda, a prize worth over $12,000.
$14,759, and it takes us to this commercial break. We'll be back after we hear from Gene.
Some of today's participants may receive your choice of an Armatron watch. Watches for superb quality, design, and value. Magnificently stylish ladies' ruby, sapphire, or man's bracelet watch. The hot fashion look for your wrist, furnished by Armatron. We'll be back to Classic Concentration in just a moment.
We'll see you Monday. So long.
For Classic Concentration, a Mark Goodson television production.
Who's gonna grab the gold? It's the Tournament of Champions on Hollywood Squares, starring Kathy Griffin, Nicole Sullivan, Mario Lopez, Vivica A. Fox, Phyllis Tiller, Lance Bass, Tanya Roberts, Sherry Shepard, and our center square, Martin Mull. And your host, Tom Bergeron.
Thank you, John. Welcome to day 2 of our Tournament of Champions. Familiar faces as contestants all week. We've got 8 of our 5 match champs back, playing against each other for the Ultimate Championship. 2 players with the highest scores face off on Friday for a shot not only at the title, but in addition to all their other winnings, possibly up to $100,000 in cash on top of that. Now, here are the standings so far. Day 2, Janine, you'll recall from yesterday, has $13,000, and Steve has $1,000. Let's meet today's players. Coming back in the circle position, Martha Satterfield already has taken us for $31,540. Welcome back, Martha. Good to see you. And in X position with $90,174, Elena Antelock. Welcome back, Elena. Good to see you, too. All right, but all of those totals don't matter. We go back to square one here. First game is worth $1,000. Be on the lookout for bluffs. Otherwise, it's basic star-studded, brightly lit tic-tac-toe. Who won the coin toss? Backstage. All right, Martha, you start.
Kathy Griffin, please.
Kathy Griffin. During May 21st and 22nd in San Jose, California at the Improv. Kathy, true or false, billionaire Donald Trump says he will still pick up a penny from the sidewalk?
Yes, a Penny, a Bethany, a Svetlana, a Marisa. Yes, I read an article, and that is a famous quote of his. He will still pick up a penny. I agree.
Yeah, that's true, right? Yeah, that's right. Circle gets that one. Elena.
Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica A. Fox. In Miramax's Ella Enchanted in theaters now. Vivica, according to Redbook, what's the #1 excuse for turning down sex?
Just plain old tired. Busy day. Just, that's a wrap. It ain't gonna happen.
Plain old tired.
I agree.
Plain old tired. Yeah, fatigue will do it, right. X gets it. Martha.
Sherry Shepard, please.
Sherry Shepard has a recurring role as Sergeant Judy Potter on Everybody Loves Raymond. You're on all sitcoms, all networks, all the time.
Yes, this is trying to work.
That's right, Sherry. Traditionally, what exactly did you do if you were a Nimrod?
I don't know. You claim there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Let me see. I think that you were the court jester.
I agree.
No, you were a hunter. The term gradually came to mean fool over time, but you were a hunter. X gets that one. Elena, break for you.
Martin Mull for the win, please.
For the win, and $1,000. All right. Martin, Men's Health says that when at a party, nearly half of all men do this. When in the bathroom, do what?
Well, I think that would all depend on what the hors d'oeuvres were. At a party, men do this. Leave the seat up.
I disagree.
Snoop in the medicine cabinet. X gets the square and the win for $1,000. This next game is worth $1,000, but it also has a secret square. And this week, during our Tournament of Champions, the secret square prize will count towards your final total and possibly help you move on to the finals on Friday. John, what is in the secret square stash?
Here's how we define entertainment. It's a high-definition television system. Enjoy the ultimate in television viewing with this 30-inch high-definition LCD flat-panel television with a high-definition receiver from Mitsubishi Electric Digital Televisions.
All right, for more information on Mitsubishi products, log on to hollywoodsquares.com and let's show all of you at home who the secret square is. Okay, all right, Elena, you won the first game. You get to start the secret square game.
Martin Mull, please.
All right, Martin, here we go. If you painted black and white stripes on a flat board, would a zebra be attracted to it?
Yeah, and so would most of the inmates at any penitentiary. They're horny. I don't know why you do that, but sure, why not? I mean, more so than to a blank piece of paper.
I agree.
Yeah, they're attracted to stripes, yeah. X gets the square. Martha?
Nicole Sullivan, please.
Nicole Sullivan, co-starring on King of Queens, Wednesday nights on CBS. Nicole, where would you find Mr. Fogg and Captain Speedy?
I don't know about Mr. Fogg, but I think I dated Captain Speedy. Then again, haven't we all, ladies? Huh?
Yes,
Who's with me?
all, thank you.
In a novel called A Tale of Two Cities?
I disagree.
Around the World in 80 Days. Circle gets the square. We get a break. We'll come back with more of the Secret Square game right after this. Stick around.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Welcome back. We'll get right back to our Secret Square game after our contestants say hi to you. Martha Satterfield, remind us about yourself.
I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. I'm a national account manager for a mortgage banker. And thanks to Hollywood Squares, I took my best friend Amy to the jungles of Belize, and I bought a house.
All right. You bought a house in the jungles of Belize? No. No, oh, you're back here. All right.
I came home.
Oh, wonderful. Elena Antelock, remind us about yourself.
I'm from St. Clairsville, Ohio, and I'm still an administrative assistant. And with my winnings from Hollywood Squares, I paid off some loans, and my sister and I are going to Tahiti, and I'm having a blast driving around in my Porsche Boxster.
All right. Very nice. I think it was your turn, Elena.
Sherry Shepherd, please.
Sherry Shepherd. All right, Sherry. Recently, a woman in Texas struck oil in an unusual place. Where did she discover the gusher?
Stephen Baldwin's hair. Oh, y'all know he got big hair. Oh, probably I'm gonna go with an obscure place like a rose garden.
I disagree.
In her toilet. In her toilet. X gets the square. Martha.
Vivica A. Fox for the block.
Vivica. All right. All right, now imagine this, Vivica. You have Tourette's syndrome. Does that mean you always have an uncontrollable urge to swear?
You could use that as a great excuse in the workplace, huh? You know, just cuss people out. I got Tourette's. No, it's just one of the symptoms.
I agree.
That is correct. It's only one of the symptoms. Right, so Circle gets a block there. Elena.
Phyllis Diller for the block, please.
Phyllis Diller, currently starring in Motocross in theaters now. Phyllis, reportedly when Montgolfier's wife hung her petticoat over a fire to dry, it inspired him to invent what?
Hot pants. I stopped wearing hot pants when my pilot light went out. Well, seriously, folks. The clothes dryer.
The clothes dryer.
I agree.
The hot air balloon. Oh. Can't give you that one, Martha.
I know that Phyllis Diller would go for the win, but I'm going for the Secret Square with Tanya Roberts.
Oh, all right. Well, she's not the Secret Square, but a good strategy had it paid off since the Secret Square total counts. To make paper, do you always need wood?
I'd have to give that a yes.
I disagree.
No, it can be made from sugarcane, wheat straw, hundreds of plants. So, Circle gets the square there. Elena?
Kathy Griffin, please.
Kathy Griffin, we're going hunting. Okay, all right. Hearing I mentioned at the Improv in San Jose in May. The author of How to Be a People Magnet says doing this a lot is the most surefire way of making someone fond of you. Doing what?
Accidentally forgetting to wear underwear. Oh, that would be right up, Tom. No, I would say you are supposed to make eye contact with someone.
I disagree.
Make eye contact. The longer, the better. So, Circle gets that one.
Mario Lopez for the win.
All right. Mario, host of Animal Planet's Pet Star.
Oh, gosh. Okay, thank you.
I guess we know who the secret square is now, Lance. All right. Mario, if they're writing a letter to God, Reuters reports the majority of people send them where?
Well, if it's kids, I'm just going to think out loud here. If it's kids, then they're probably sent to, like, the North Pole, but the majority of people, let's say the Vatican.
I disagree.
Jerusalem. Most letters are addressed to Jerusalem or the Wailing Wall. Circle gets it. And the win, $4,000. We'll be back with a $2,000 game as the Tournament of Champions continues right after this.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Welcome back. Tournament of Champions Week, day 2, and it's a $2,000 game we're about to kick off. Martha, you start.
Lance Bass.
Lance Bass. Oh, now you go to Lance for men's sink. Lance, from a survey of ad agencies, who was recently voted the top celebrity endorser?
It'd have to be someone in sports. I'd say Tiger Woods.
I agree.
Or Halle Berry.
Oh,
or Halle
wow.
Berry. X gets the square. Elena.
Martin Mull, please.
Martin. Okay, Martin, here we go. The French were recently asked what inspires them about America. What came in highest?
Well, the French said that which they've been saying for years and years and years, which is, I surrender. Actually, I think it was our movies.
I agree.
Our economic system, 24% said that. Circle gets that one. Martha?
Vivica A. Fox, please.
Vivica, all right. True or false? True or false, it takes over 10,000 regular-sized leaves to produce enough oxygen for one person to breathe for a day.
True. I agree.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Circle gets it, Elena.
Sherry Shepherd for the block, please.
Sherry, okay. Couples in the Philippines are now being encouraged by the government to take baths together. Why?
Because they're not hooked up for cable yet. Get a little that way. Why are they? To discourage divorce, maybe?
I disagree.
Or to conserve water. That would be why. X gets the block. Martha.
Kathy Griffin for the block, please.
Kathy for the block. All right. Kathy, Charlie Sheen's prenuptial agreement reportedly states that wife Denise Richards will pocket a cool $4 million if he does what?
If he signs it. I mean, that's got to be the easiest money anybody could ever get. Oh, God. All right, well, you know he's going to do something. You know, and I know what this is, and a lot of rich women are doing this, and you have a clause saying if the husband cheats, you get the cash. If he cheats.
If he cheats on her.
I agree.
$4 million if he cheats on her. Yeah, Circle gets the block. Elena.
Phyllis Diller for the block, please.
Phyllis for the block. All right, Phyllis. Phyllis, what doll graced the front of a U.S. postage stamp commemorating the 1980s?
Strawberry shortcake.
Okay.
I disagree.
Cabbage Patch Kid. X gets that one. All right, Martha.
Tanya Roberts for the block.
Tanya for the block. All right, Tanya. On what TV show did Heidi and Jenna strip for peanut butter?
What show?
Yeah.
The Howard Stern show.
Okay.
I disagree.
Survivor.
Oh.
Yeah, Circle gets that one. Elena.
Mario Lopez for the block, please.
Mario for the block. All right, Mario. On TV, which sitcom dad eventually became president of the United States? The Brady Bunch, Family Ties, or The Wonder Years?
Brady Bunch, Family Ties. Okay, you had Mike Brady. You had Keaton. And, Mike Brady. Brady Bunch.
I disagree.
Yeah, Brady Bunch in the White House TV movie. That's right. Yeah, so
right.
can't give you that one, Martha.
Mario Lopez for the win.
For the win and $2,000. What accounted for the boom in telescope sales last summer?
Oh, because the whole thing right now with Mars. Mars is like closer than it's ever been, and we got the whole red planet phenomenon thing. I'm gonna go with that. I'm thinking that.
I disagree.
Mars came close to Earth, closer than it's ever been. Yeah,
What's
that's
up
right.
with Lopez? Nobody wants to
Gets
believe
a block
Lopez.
there. All right.
Nicole Sullivan for the 5-square win.
You think? Okay, good enough. Here we go, Nicole. Could you sell one of your kidneys on eBay?
I prefer selling other people's kidneys.
Yeah.
It's easier on me. I would think no. I don't think you should.
I disagree.
No, no human body parts on eBay. Can't give you that one, Martha.
Nicole Sullivan for the win.
All right, for the win and $2,000. She's back. She's back. She's still dating Ned Nickerson after all these years. Who is she?
Aretha Franklin.
I disagree.
Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. Circle gets it and the win for $2,000. All right, we are out of time. Elena, we're going to give you $1,000 for today. You're currently tied with Steve from yesterday, but you leave us with a total of $91,174. And, of course, your Porsche. Take care. Martha, with $3,000, you're our champion today. Want to see if you can add 10 to that?
Yes.
All right, Martha's hoping to add $10,000 to her total when we play the bonus round right after this. We are back with Martha, our champion today. Time for the bonus round. Up to now, we found out a bit about what the stars know. Here's where we find out how much you know about them. And it starts over here, Martha. These 9 keys, as you know, only one of them will open the safe in which we have $10,000. And that amount will count towards your total to get you back here on Friday if you win it. All right, you know all the rules. You've been here before. 30 seconds on the clock. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
Kathy.
Was a contestant on Bowling for Dollars.
Agreed.
Wrong. Next.
Mario.
Has appeared on stage in Scrooge, Annie, and Grease.
Agreed.
Right. Next.
Nicole.
Was paid $2 million in Japan to endorse lingerie.
Disagree.
Right. Next.
Sharon.
Ate so well filming Elmerl, she had to have her wedding ring resized.
Agreed.
Right. Next.
Martin.
Gave away socks to promote an album.
Agreed.
Right. Next.
Vivica.
Her house was formerly owned by Jane Mansfield.
Agreed.
Wrong. Next.
Lance.
Lives in a house owned once by a Backstreet Boy.
Disagree.
Right. Next.
Tanya.
Met her husband while waiting in line for a movie.
Agreed.
Right. Next.
Phyllis.
Received a Liberty Bell Award from the USO.
Agreed.
Right. Okay, this is very nice. 7 right. Let's take away 7 of the bad ones. All right, one of those keys, I believe, will put her in a tie for first, right? Okay, good luck.
Can it just flicker or something?
No, that would be wrong.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Good luck.
Come on, Key.
You got $13,000. We have a 2-way tie for first with Janine and Martha, our 2 top scorers. By the way, can we give her a total? So far on Hollywood Squares, you've won $44,540. All right, 2 new 5-match champs. Join us tomorrow as the Tournament of Champions continues. Martin Mull, all the stars will be here. I'm Tom Bergeron. Hope you'll be here for Hollywood Squares. All right, you're tied.
I'm John Machida, the voice of Hollywood Squares, saying good night. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Good morning, Vivica.
Good morning, Martin.
Hey, good morning, Sherry.
Hi.
Hey, it's an Oreo.
Pizza Cub Scout between two browns. Okay.
Yeah, it's an Oreo, and I'm the part that gets licked out. That's nice.
Thank you very much indeed. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Through the Keyhole, the show that visits the homes of the famous and reveals secrets which are, you must promise me now, to go no further. Tonight, as always, we're looking at the keys of two engrossing homes, taking them with us to find out what well-known personalities are living there. With Lloyd Grossman's help, we'll be taking a privileged peep behind closed doors. But the question is, whose? Well, to try and answer that question, we have three charming and perceptive connoisseurs of all that is beautiful in life. Where are they, you ask? First of all, it's always a pleasure to welcome a guest whose talent, integrity and sincerity have made him a household name in the television industry. But instead, would you welcome William Rushton? Secondly, a young actress and singer and writer so famous that her name is on half the water taps in Paris, Miss Emma Freud. And finally, making his first appearance on television since his recent charisma transplant, Mr. Chris Tarrant. Well, now, let me tell you a little bit about the game. With the aid of our famous key, we'll be taking a careful look inside two fascinating homes. And that should tell us something about the people who live there, the person or people. All that our friends over there have got to do is to try and work out who that is. So let's join Lloyd straight away at house number 1. And watch closely, because remember, the clues are there as we go through the keyhole.
Well, this is a fine example of a pre-electric doorbell. Well, these are double doors for very thin people, and no wonder they're thin, because they're terribly sporting. They're interested in walking, riding, rugby, and perhaps handball. Well, this dining room is not just for display. It has the feeling and the appearance of a very well-used, well-worn room. This is a no-nonsense dining table, and I think these people really enjoy their food. They're quite serious about good eating here. They're quite an intellectual family. I love this library. Very wide range of interests on display here. Now, there's a wee Scotty in the corner, and there's some Scottish items on the dresser. So these people are quite keen on Scotland. Even though they've got the obligatory picture of cows on a cloudy day, this is not at all a dour room. Just look at the mantel shelf with brightly colored bits of glass and a rather clever brass menagerie. There are animals in the study too, although these are rather more exotic and suggest that someone here might be fond of the occasional safari. I like that object in the corner. It shows a nicely macabre sense of humor. Now, this family definitely subscribe to the work ethic. They're terribly industrious, and a lot of heavy reading, writing, and thinking goes on in this room. Indeed, they almost seem a tiny bit guilty about leisure. Look at the way those games are hidden away. And I see that they're practitioners of the ancient Scottish art of outdoor weaving. Wonderful collection of eggs here. Maybe someone in the house is nervous and likes fidgeting with them, or perhaps they're souvenirs because they seem to come from all different places. These people like traveling. There are a lot of mementos of far-flung locations here. Now, once again, this room is rather un-Scottish. Look at this sexy sofa, for example. And I see over there is Lucretia Borgia's dresser. It's quite an impressive piece of furniture. On the windowsill, we've got more exotica from Africa and especially from Arabia. This knife seems to be bent, though. I noticed that someone is very fond of vintage cars as well. So maybe one member of this family is a bit of a lad. Let's look at the evidence. The Wee Scotty, the hidden games, the apothecary's chest. Who lives in a house like this? David, it's over to you.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Lloyd. And so now, for our home and studio audience, though not for our panel, here's whose house it is. Willie, it's your turn to start the analysis.
What a poser, Dave. My word.
It is a poser, isn't it,
In
Will?
Lloyd's honour, I'm wearing the Boston Red Sox. Yeah.
As a tribute to Lloyd, right.
Antique golf bag in the hall made me think instantly of royal and ancient. Then I thought, no, the Queen Mother wouldn't travel this far north just for the money they pay here. Then the books, good to see, very rare. Many of these homes we go to on this programme, you see no books whatsoever. In very many cases, they may clear them out of the house. Hong Kong, 1983, and the Nuclear Something were the only two I managed to get the titles of. But anyway, these people obviously read, and they've got a great plate, signed to the Order of the Thistle. It may not be that the person who lives in that house now is Order of the Thistle, but it has something to do with the Order of the Thistle, which points towards Scotland, because the Thistle is no use for anybody outside of me. Hippo and Right Leg Traveller. Idi Amin's Shrunken Head, I thought was an interesting and quite lively thing to have on your bookshelf. So really, by looking, some possible member of the royal family who's been to Hong Kong in 1983 may or may not have the Order of the Thistle and is into shrunken heads of former leaders of African states.
Interesting summary. Now, do you agree with that, Emma?
I don't. This is terribly difficult, you know. Much harder than you thought. Yeah, I'm very confused in this one. I saw that game Election X, which we have in our house, and I think is in every house where people know nothing about politics. Obviously, someone who knows nothing about politics. Oh. Right, that narrows it down to about 7 million then. Scottish. I first thought of Les McEwen, but then there was a picture of a 14-year-old child, and I don't think do you know who Les McEwen is, David?
More or less.
Yes, basically Ravers, that's right. I know you're quite a raver. The Brass Menagerie, somebody with a very tacky taste. I mean, they're horrible, those things, aren't they? And the Candles, obviously someone who likes a bit of a romantic evening for two. That's as far as I got so far. Chris.
Christopher.
Well, there's so many red herrings in amongst all this. I mean, it's someone who's very fat, eats a lot, and has a lot of sex on the sofa, which... could be almost any member of the royal family. There's a seal in the audience. There was actually, in amongst all this stuff like games and so on, there were 2 or 3 things that I thought only a member of Parliament or somebody political could have one. It's somebody...
You see, that links up. That was the reason for the applause during Emma,
There were things that nobody in their right mind except a member of Parliament or a politician or a political correspondent or someone would have. So it's someone who knows something, probably not a lot, about politics.
Right. The field is narrowing, William.
So, it's Scottish-ish, politician-ish. The only person who fills the bill totally there is David Steele.
Correct! Will you welcome David Steele as he comes through the keyhole? Yes, absolutely. Matching shit. Now, David, freedom of speech in this democracy.
Yes.
Anything you want to put straight?
Quite a few things, actually.
I can remember Mr. Rushton when he had a brush with democracy in Scotland. He stood as a candidate in a by-election and got, I think, 6 votes, was it?
He got lots of the Liberal Party.
Yes, he did, actually. I'm being unkind.
2,000 to the Liberal Party.
2,000 to the Liberal
Local Liberal MP, I am your local man, and failed to turn up at a meeting. He got lost.
Well, that's when I first met him. As for Emma...
David, I'm so sorry.
I shall never speak to you again. I thought you'd have recognised the house from the outside. Your father's certainly been there, even if you hadn't.
I'm sorry. I
She's
didn't mean all that
blushing.
about your brass menagerie. I think it's lovely.
Tasteless was the word.
Tacky and tasteless, was it?
What brass menagerie is it, anyway? I never...
And the shrunken heads we were talking about, now that goes back to your days in Africa.
That's
doesn't
right, yes. A lot of the things you showed are actually from Africa, from the time that I was there.
And you still speak Swahili?
What were you doing there? As a matter of
Jambo? Oh, there are no foreign languages here, yes. Right. But what was I doing there? I was at school there, being educated.
Of course. Hence the accent.
She's allowed to do that as a
Yes.
daughter of a
Yes, I know.
Sion, Scion.
A sir.
A sir.
A sir, yeah.
A sir, no less. We didn't see many photographs of David Owen.
You did? Well, that would have given it away, wouldn't it?
Brilliant reply. Brilliant reply. Now, is it true also, in addition to the thing about good eating, about keen on food?
Yes, I'm afraid that's very perceptive. Your colleague who was up there filming obviously spotted that. Judy's a very good cook, and I must say the film made the house look very big. I hasten to say it's actually very modest in size, but that dining room, you must have had a long lens on the camera. It made it look enormous.
It looked like a dining room for 14.
No. You can squash at most about 8 or perhaps 10 people in.
Or 2 and Cyril Smith.
Actually, Cyril did stay with us once, and he literally broke the spare bed. I mean,
Of all that travelling, and we saw souvenirs around, which was the most memorable place you've been to?
Oh, well, I'm sort of rooted in Africa, I'm afraid. And even though I've been to a lot of places that some people would say are more interesting, I keep being drawn back to Kenya in particular.
How many countries, I wonder, in the world have you visited?
I would hate to try and count. I've no idea. Quite a large number.
Well, we thank you for sharing your home with us, and we would like you to have this priceless
That's
soup.
to go with the brass menagerie, isn't it?
Yes, it's to go in the brass menagerie. Take a bow, Emma. Dave will have another word with you later. And with your father, later on about that one.
Thank you
David
very much
Steele, thank you
indeed,
for
David.
being with us.
Thank
It's been a delight having you with us. Our thanks to David Steele. We'll take a break and come rushing back. Who's next? See you in a moment. Welcome back to Through the Keyhole with Lloyd Grossman. According to Lloyd, there's no place like home. And he should know he's been to enough of them. So let's join Lloyd straight away at house number 2 as we go Through the Keyhole.
Well, yippee-yi-yay, someone here likes dressing up like a cowboy. They've got all the paraphernalia. And unless there's a horse living in the spare bedroom, it's probably because they like play acting. There are all sorts of props here, like an extravagant fur boa and a pistol holster. Someone here is also very American because there is the indispensable American hat here. I notice they're not very good to their pets, though. This poor fella hasn't been fed for ages. The fireplace, which is usually the most traditional element in any sitting room, has been given a full-blown modern treatment here. It even has tiles by Salvador Dali. So this is someone with very progressive taste. Indeed, someone who's rather international, because this room doesn't have a particularly English feel. There's a tremendous sense of color in here. Just look at those walls. It's like being buried alive in a family-sized tub of pistachio angel delight. There's a tremendous feeling of vibrancy here. This picture is very lively. And this person likes to be surrounded by friends, hence the large L-shaped sofas. I think a lot of very informal and quite noisy entertaining goes on in this room. It's also the room of someone whose work is very much linked to their private life, because the computer is sitting in the middle of the drawing room. All the shapes in here are very geometrical. All the colors are primary colors. Just look at this vase. It could have been on Minnie Mouse's wedding list. This kitchen is so compact that there's no room for a kitchen table. But the odd thing about this flat is that it has no dining room either. So it's fair to say that these people don't give very grand dinner parties. In fact, I don't think they cook here at all. One thing that's apparent is that they take their junk food very seriously. This stunning bathroom is at the center of the flat. Its sheer size and lavish detail, just get a load of those hand-painted tiles, show that it's probably the most important room here. I can picture someone luxuriating Cleopatra-like for hours in this sunken bathtub. And when they're not frolicking with the frogman, they're probably thinking great creative thoughts. There's someone here who loves the ritual of the bath. They love bubble bath and smelly soaps. Indeed, this bathroom is so glamorous that even the scrubber is straight out of Hollywood. The television and video in here look positively Victorian compared with this ultra-modern decor. There's an amazing construction behind the bed in the fashionable postmodernist style, a style which gave rise to the thought that architects don't tell jokes, they just build them. There's quite a collection of jocular pottery there, and a clock which appears to be in the familiar TV/AM colors. Whoever lives here is most definitely a woman of the world, and judging by the bedside reading, a heavyweight political theorist. Let's look at the evidence. The Chicago Bears hat, the Hollywood scrubber, and the worldly woman. Who lives in a house like this? David, it's over to you.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Lloyd. He got so excited by that bathroom, I thought we were going to have his first nude scene there for a moment. But anyway, now for our home and studio audience, here's whose house it is. There is a quizzical look on the finely chiseled features of Mr. Chris Tarrant.
Yeah, I was thrown at the end when he said, what sort of woman? I was convinced it was a bloke till then. That's rather thrown me. I was convinced it was Ronnie Biggs. Well, it's just quite obviously a prisoner of some sort.
How would we have got him here to walk through the keyhole?
Well, he's a very elusive sort of guy. It's just someone who couldn't possibly ever go home. I mean, the house is so awful. The decor is dreadful. I mean, you'd wake up going, oh, my God, that... What was Grossman was calling jocular pottery. I mean, you couldn't bear to look at it. So it's someone who's never ever home, who never goes home, which is why Ronnie fitted so easily. So it's
now,
a major...
Come on, stop pussyfooting. Did you like it or didn't you?
No. It's a major world female criminal, basically, isn't it? Or not?
Well, let's hope Emma enjoyed it more than that.
You're so stupid.
Yeah.
I thought it was rather lovely, actually. I liked all that stuff around the bed and all that sort of business.
Do, Emma.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I thought it was. I thought it was a man as well, though. Especially the shoes on the edge of the bath, which I then realised were actually Lloyd Grossman's, weren't they? But likes junk food. American, I suppose. An American woman. Yes.
Yes.
The one cute clue that I did pick up was all that literature was quite sort of lefty literature. So I thought perhaps a sort of alternative comedian style.
Moving in the right area. Willie, what did you make of it all?
I'm still bewildered by it. I thought it was a set for something you were roaming around. Something I really wouldn't care to watch, but I could actually live in it. I could live in the bathroom. And the living room was more like a bathroom than the bathroom was, and the bathroom was more like a living room. It was quite confusing. It was sort of what I thought was a massive pool transpired to be a sofa with a glass table in the middle. I thought all the fish had died, and I didn't blame them. They committed suicide. I quite liked the place. I did actually. Yes, I quite. It was awful to sit here and say. I mean, there's some poor person round the back there who's clearly colourblind and possibly severe brain damage, and and you can't. One mustn't.
I think
I liked it a lot. It's not Terence Conran, because it's a woman of the world.
I think you'll find she can take care of herself.
Really?
And indeed of Mr. Tarrant when she comes out, probably.
Lucky old me.
We've had 2 rounds of applause so far.
Yes, they were both obscure. They were one for not being Ronnie Biggs was one, wasn't it? So that didn't help a lot. So she's American. No, apparently not. That wasn't one of the rounds of applause.
No,
She is
no,
not, so I just...
You can't ask them work that hard. They've already applauded America.
I just want to enjoy it all over again.
American.
No. You can't just get a round of applause by repeating what they applauded for last time.
Why not?
Come up with something fresh.
You have nothing to say, do you?
You've been doing it for years.
Now that one deserves a round of applause.
Sorry, where were we? Well, is it an American comedian? Actress?
You know that?
The only American comedian sort of person who takes junk food that seriously that I can think of is Ruby Wax.
Will you welcome as she comes through the keyhole, the star of Girls on Top, Ruby Wax.
You too.
Now,
Thank you very much.
Emma.
Thank you.
Emma and Willie like the house, but talk to Chris.
No, it's for sale, actually, and I'll be talking to you after the show.
No, I'd like to buy it. Just to get out of here alive, I'd like to buy it.
So you didn't like it, did you?
It's very lovely.
No, you feel so vulnerable. It's like we've taken my laundry and shown it on the television set. It's very
No, but I mean, is it really for sale?
Yes, it is. If anybody's interested, I'm here after the show. We'll be auctioning it off. I can't sell it.
And
I don't spend a lot of time.
What about the big room? Is that based on the feeling of a swimming pool I read somewhere, or
Well,
ice cream colours,
No,
gelati, or...
I do a lot of thinking in the bottom of pools, which you probably can tell from the quality of my shows. And so I wanted it to look like I was in a swimming pool at all times.
And so that's how you came to do it that way.
Yeah.
Now, the Chicago, that's where you came from, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's why Chicago, yes?
Chicago Bears. Well,
Yeah.
I figured I have to give you some clues as to who this person was. Because I wanted it to look like a holiday room, you know, I mean a hotel. Because I don't actually live there at all. I mean, I just do my work there and then I go visit friends. I don't like the taste either. I mean, I don't like it either. It's not at all what I expected.
So you go out a lot as well. But I mean, but you do your work there, basically.
Yeah.
That's your work centre.
In the corner, and then just to avoid looking at the walls and singeing my retinas, I turn right back to the computer so I can get to work.
Now,
It helps me concentrate.
What about Lloyd saying this is not a place of someone who cooks? Is that...
I have never been in my kitchen. I visited. I turned the corner, I wave. I opened that oven once, wind blew at me. I didn't know what that was. No, I don't cook.
You steer clear of it?
I'm not that housewife type, no.
No dinner parties?
If people come over and they really want to see me, they bring their food. No, why should I cater? You know what I mean? It's enough that I'm entertaining at home, I think.
Very keen on baths, though. Are you a clean, wholesome sort of
Well,
guy?
I spent a lot of years in this country, and I realize what a rarity that is. You know, and that kind of those tubs where you put the rubber, you know, things on and sit in that African woman giving birth position while it drips, scald freezing on your head. So I've just sat there now to make up for lost time. And a lot of times I rinse off a lot of English people who come over when, I don't know what their hygienic habits are, but they go straight into that tub.
As Lloyd did, indeed.
Lloyd was very happy there. Did he clean out the bottom?
Oh, yes, he's a very clean person.
Because I'm going to be checking.
He's a very clean person. Well, it's a delight to have you with us, Ruby. And
Does this match with my house?
It
Oh,
matches
totally,
beautifully.
totally kitsch.
It's a sort of ice cream... it's kitsch, isn't it? Ice
Is
cream
this real?
colours. Not very.
No, okay.
Not
Okay, now I just...
Not entirely.
You know, as an American, we like to know the worth. Thank you
Anyways,
very much.
It's our way of saying thank you. We've had such fun with you being here today. Sit right back there while we say thank you to you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Willie Rushton. Thank you to Emma. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to Ruby. And, of course, thank you to David Steele as well. Until the next time, goodbye for now.